Hello again and welcome to another Mordy and Glory Warhammer 40k Battle Report. In today's episode, we see the enigmatic and dynamic forces of the Tau Empire trying to spearhead an assault against an Imperial Guard mechanized company. It will be Devilfish versus Chimera, Dawn versus Hammerhead. And joining me today is my ever steely-eyed opponent. It is Simon. Not very salty today, actually. quite a happy Simon because he's got some new toys to play with. Nice. How are you feeling about the new and improved situation? We'll get into this in a moment, but how are you feeling about it? Do you feel good?
I was feeling all right till you told me you're playing Tau.
No. Simon's brought some new toys, so I thought, as is the tradition in Warhammer 40k, I must bring an army that will make him have the least fun possible with his new models. Oh, we're throwing the Tau shade out there already. No, the real reason why we're running Tau today is because I've had a new codex, and we actually do have a Studio Tau army. For those that don't know, this is Mordy Bro's Tau army, which is on long-term loan to the channel. He doesn't really play 40k that much anymore, so he was like, do you want to borrow my army? Well, I actually said, can I borrow your army? And he said, of course you can, but if I need it back, I'd like it back. He went, I'll repaint it for you. And that was it, really.
So hang on a second. So not only are you playing Tau, you're not even playing your own Tau.
No. I can't be associated with this faction, Simon.
Honestly, you're lower than a snake's belly.
And I'm proud, sir. I'm proud. So we're running we've got a Studio Tau army today, and what's kind of interesting is I've been keeping an eye on the Tau, and that faction is starting to look kind of interesting. They used to be really battlesuit dependent, and they just drop down and ruin everyone's day in like 1 or 2 turns, and it wasn't really very fun. But over the last 12 months, if GW has been marching forward with the Tau with 10th edition, they've become very much like Xenos Imperial Guard. You have tanks now that actually mean something. Infantry has a role. It's not just triple Riptide everywhere you go. It actually seems like, dare I say it, you can run a normal Tau army. I know, heresy. Damn my eyes, sir. Damn my eyes. But it does seem like the Tau, I don't think they've completely redeemed themselves yet, but they are on a bit of a redemption arc. And so I'm looking forward to trying them out and seeing how they feel, because I've been really enjoying running my Tyranids because they're like Bug Guard, and I'm enjoying my Death Guard just because, well, they're just Death Guard. Death Guard are cool. But now I'm sort of expanding the scope, and I'm looking into other armies, and I'm kind of interested to see how the Tau feel. So we're going to give them a good run out today. And the last reason is because I haven't used them, I think, in 2024.
Well, last time I used them.
You used them, and you killed Kevin.
Yes.
In 1 turn, Kevin the Titan.
Yeah.
Because, see, when you get new toys, the Tau have to break them.
Well,
that's the...
I had to go home and shower.
So we've got new Guard, we've got some old Tau, and we're going to see what happens in this battle. So without further ado, let's take a look at the 2 lists that are going to be fighting it out today. And here we have 2,000 points of the Tau Empire. I know, I'm running the Tau. Oh, I'm ashamed of sir. I've discovered, what was that?
So it's like running the Mordians.
Oh,
I've gone there again.
Oh, that is so uncalled for. I am shocked and appalled by that statement, Simon. How dare you, sir? How very dare you? Well, I don't even know how to continue. Do I even continue? He's compared my Tau. He's compared my Mordians to Tau. Anyway, moving swiftly on. 2,000 points today. We're bringing out the new Tau Empire Codex. This will be my first game running the Tau. I've run them a couple of times in 10th edition so far, and they felt okay. But looking forward to trying out a new detachment. Speaking of which, being a Tau player now, I have gone full cheesemonger, gone for the best attachment. We're going for Monka, the killing blow, which gives me assault on all of my guns and sustained hits on all of my guns for the first 3 turns.
Oh, yeah.
And one of my units gets it for 4 turns. Oh, yeah. I tell you what's interesting with when I was getting this Tau army out, how much of it I could use. I thought that I had enough Tau to sort of insulate me for the future, but it turns out that this is pretty much my entire collection bar 40 crew. So the points have just kept on going down and down and down, and now it kind of feels like I'm running Xenos Guard, which is both interesting and terrifying. Because if you start getting Tau on the numbers you get Guard, the meta is not ready for that. I know, stop it. Now, being that we're looking at Tau today, we're not going to start with the infantry corps because we're in upside down land today. We're going to start over on the left and work our way across. So we have got a Riptide battlesuit, just the one. I know that most Tau players like to run like 3 of these things and just make all the 11-year-olds down at the local GW cry because they crushed them in their first beginner game. But I'm just running the 1 because I think 1 is a reasonable amount of Riptides. Oh, we've got a cat. Commissar Kylo is like, what's going on here then? Why are you using Tau? You're going to come and batter me? Probably. Do you want a scritch? There you go. Oh, no, you don't want to switch from the stinky Tau hands. Fair enough. So we've got a Riptide. He's got the Ion Accelerator. He's got a Plasma Rifle. And he's also got the Missile Drones. And he's got the Battlesuit Support System, so he can fall back and shoot. We've then got a Ghost Gear. We've got the Fusion Collider. We have then got another Fusion Gun on there. And we have also got the Battlesuit Support System. So it won't have the smoke keyword, but it can fall back and shoot and do all that kind of good stuff. It's got its 2 stealth drones with it as well. Speaking of crisis suits, we do have 1 minor proxy today. GW is doing its absolute best to invalidate my armies as the editions march on. So this was normally a OG classic metal Tau crisis suit commander. Apparently, generic crisis suits are legends, so we're now going to use him as an enforcer battle suit, and he has been equipped with a plasma gun, a burst cannon, and a cyclic ion blaster, because that's what he's got. There you go, that's an OG metal cyclic ion blaster there. We've then got 2 units of crisis battle suits. We've got, I can never remember the names. We've got 1 with the plasma and the missiles, and 1 with the double fusion. I think one is sun. I'm not even going to sunburst fire. No. It's plasma-y ones, fusion-y ones.
It's got to have a stupid name in it.
It's got to have a stupid name. God, no, Simon. It's got to have a trademarkable name. We've then got 3 Hammerhead gunships. We've got 2 with rail cannons, and they've also got smart missile systems and 2 Seeker missiles. And then we've got another Hammerhead, which has got an ion cannon and smart missile system and 2 Seeker missiles. No Long Strike. Long Strike's gone. He's legends.
Is he?
Which is really, really annoying because he was my go-to character. But these sensor spines that used to be Long Strike, now they are just regular Strike. Which it does frustrate me a little bit. I'm not going to go off on a rant, but every time a new codex comes out and they take stuff away that I was just I have been enjoying and been using for years, it does vex me. I'm terribly vexed. But anyway, moving swiftly on. Last battle suits, we've got 3 units of 3 stealth suits. Each one of these has got 2 guys with burst cannons, and each of the sergeants is going to have a fusion gun. I just really like that sort of combo of having the 1 fusion gun guy and a couple of burst cannon guys. In terms of drones, we're looking at these guys, like double gun drone on each one. And then for the crisis suits, you can't get double gun drone anymore, double shield drone. So they've got 1 gun drone and 1 shield drone each. Moving over to the infantry corps. Every day in the corps is like a day in the farm. Every meal, a banquet. Every paycheck, a fortune. Every formation, a parade. I love the corps. Now we've got a little bit of mechanized corps here. We've got 2 strike teams. These are not breachers, they're just strike teams, and that's because I have strike teams, that's what we're using. And they are going to be going in their devil fishes. Is devil fish? I think the plural is probably still fish, isn't it? You don't actually say fishes. So the plural of sheep is sheep, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't say sheep, so the plural of fish is fish.
Well, it's a shoal of fish, isn't it?
Is it a school or a shoal?
Shoal.
I don't know.
School? I don't know.
Is it lichen or lichen?
Oh.
We've got 2 strike teams. They've each got a Guardian drone. I think there's a gun drone in there as well. And then they're each in a double fish with burst cannon. And we've got the smart missile systems on there as well. They've got 2 smart missile systems and 2 seeker missiles. We've then got 2 more strike teams over here. And these 2 strike teams are just as you see, Guardian drone and pulse rifles and everyone. Couple of units of Pathfinders. So we've got 1 unit of Pathfinders at the back here who have got the 3 rail rifles and all of the pulse carbines. And then we've got 3 Pathfinders, another squad of Pathfinders here. Now again, slight proxy here just because my collection needs a little bit of updating with the new codex and with 10th. These 3 Guvesa back here, guy with pistol, guy with lasgun, and guy with the spotted handkerchief on his head. They're going to have the rail rifles in here. They're free, so I might as well take them. I had these models from these really cool sort of converted Guvesa Tower Auxiliaries from before 10th edition. And last but certainly not least, we've got a unit of Kroot Hounds. Now, this army didn't originally include those Kroot Hounds, but with just as we were about to do the recording, the field manual dropped. And so my list went down by about 45 points overall. The Hammerheads went up 15 points each, but then a lot of the crisis suits came down, the commander came down, and the strike teams came down. So that overall meant I had about 45 points left in the bank. With what I've got available left, like I said, I pretty much cleared out the army. I was able to just put in a cheeky squad of Kroot Hounds. The idea is that they're probably going to be coming in and doing things like behind enemy lines, but we will we'll have a look. Me and Simon will have a little chat off camera about are we going to use the whole Pariah Nexus? You can't use OC0 for actions because Pariah Nexus you can only do actions with units that have actually got OC. Yeah. And so they don't have OC. But we're doing a Leviathan mission today, but it's sort of on the cusp. I feel like we'll do pseudo Pariah. Right. Let's say they can't do actions. Okay. They can do behind enemy lines, but they can't do actions. Because then I think we're basically running a generic Warhammer match play mission with the new points, and we're using some of the other changes that have come in as well. And it's better to always be looking to the future, as we are the Tau. Better to be looking to the future than to the past. But that's my list in total. It's a friggin' lot of stuff, guys. Jeez. And I'll tell you what, man. I'm thinking I'm getting I'm actually getting a second wave of Tau done by Commando James. Lots of broadsides and also some piranhas and another riptide as well. So that whole spiel I said about giving only one riptide, that's going to be changing.
What's Tau for sellout?
Tau. And on that note, let's head over to Simon's army. And here we have 2,000 points of the Emperor's true finest. New and improved. This is Steel Simon 2.0. And it's been a long time coming. Simon, you've had the same Steel Legion army for 8 years?
No.
6 years?
Yeah, 6 years.
When was the beginning of 8th edition, Simon?
Because it wasn't beginning of 8th. I came in sort of the March of 18.
So 6 years then.
6 years, just over 6 years.
6 years with nary a change.
No.
Nary a change. And now
I added an Avenger Strike Fighter to it.
Okay, adding an Avenger Strike Fighter. But now it's modernized. It has been dragged kicking and screaming into the 21st century, into the 10th edition, and you've got new tanks and you've got new characters. Simon, where do you want to start?
We'll start with the characters.
So starting off with the head of the snake with the officer corps, we have got Simon himself, the Lord Solar, beautifully painted and converted to be all Steel Legion. Simon, I have been looking forward to you bringing this model out for a little while now. It's been in the works.
Well, I had to get rid of the one because I think the proper model looks like
Age of Sigmar.
No, it looks like Maggie from The Simpsons. No. He looks like Maggie from The Simpsons.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I think everyone says that the sort of the head and the face of the Lord Soul ruins it. Yeah, it's not great. So, every Lord Soul I've ever seen it has been converted. I've never actually seen the original model.
Yeah, so that head, I think it's Reptilian Overlords.
Nice.
Yeah, so 3D print, and yeah, I think it looks really good, to be fair.
Really good. So we've got Lord Solar Simon here, and he is going to be in a Supreme Command blob.
He certainly is.
So we've got a command squad here. We've got a plasma gun, a heavy flamer, officer, and then one guy's going to be a medic and one guy's going to be a voxcaster.
That is right, yeah.
Nice.
We've got a tech priest who is a late addition.
Yes, because your list came down by 40 points.
Yeah, I was trying to...
And you had 5 points left over, so...
Yeah, I was like... Last night I was putting it together, I was like, oh, I really want a tech priest. Oh... But now I didn't need to... All that stress.
We need to send you to the black ships because you got reinforcements nerfed by wishing it into existence. And now you wish that you had a tech priest and you've got one. Psyker! Witch!
Anyway, so yes, it is last minute edition. Unfortunately, it was in the box, so happy days.
Nice.
We've got Scions.
Little 5-man science squad. Your guys can deep strike down and do actions, my count.
Which is nice. Then we've got a Cadian, or well, not Cadians, they're Stormtroopers.
Okay. So you're running them as the Cadian data sheet, but these are all true sons of Armageddon, really.
Yes, well, yeah, of course they are.
Nice.
But they're the Stormtroopers.
So that unit for the...
yeah, it's going to go in the Supreme Command blob.
Okay, that's fine. I think you might actually need to run them as like an infantry squad, and that's just because you can't have a platoon command squad go with a Cadian unit, and the Cadian command squad costs 5 points more.
Yes.
So we've caught you.
Yeah.
But
I'll ditch the flamer.
Ditch the flamer, stick a lasgun in, because all of your heavy weapons are getting rebased at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah. Along with my pain in the backside, that, to be fair.
What's going? Yeah, I wouldn't have bothered, man. I have stoically refused to do it, and I've been just like going. Mordian glory exposed here. I've been going to tournaments with heavy weapon dudes at the wrong bases, and I've just been waiting for someone to like have an issue with it, and no one's had an issue with it.
Oh, actually, I take that back. No, they are going to be a Cadian command squad because I've saved 5 points because I've got jungle fighters in there.
Ha! Nice.
There you
So
go.
it is a Cadian command squad.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, there
you got it right. There we go. There we go. All right. What next then?
Then we've got the first squad is a flamer squad, so double flamers. So they're
the scout mirror.
Yeah. Then we've got 5 Stormtrooper squad, Cadians, all with a grenade launcher and plasma.
Each one in their mighty steed.
Yes.
Double heavy bolt on everyone.
Double heavy bolt.
Nice, can't complain.
Then we've got my favourites.
The Hellhounds.
I wanted to do 3.
You shouldn't 3.
I was toying with it and I was just like, oh.
Drop the clearly superior unit and just put...
Well, it was good. Yeah, there was. It was. I was toying, but anyway, this is what we've got.
No, I think a brace of Hellhounds is a very reasonable amount for most armies. Yeah.
Well, actually, I mean, if I could run 12 of them, I would run 12 of them and just.
Well, you can run 9 if you really want to. You could give all of these chimeras double heavy flamer, and you could put Catachan squads in the back of every single one.
Yeah.
And you'd have 4 flamers, 2 heavy and 2 regular, coming out of each chimera every turn.
That'd be ridiculous.
I think you should do that. Go on, Simon. I can see that you're back on the guard train with this update. Sack off the Grey Knights, sack off the Necrons.
Oh no, I've got the other new army to go as well. Yeah.
Which one's that?
The Stomping Circus.
Oh, you've got your Knights, yeah.
But anyway, anyway, we digress. Two Hellhounds.
Nice.
Then we've got just a Boggo regular.
Simon Patton Lehman Russ.
Yes.
It's got heavy bottles on the side.
Yeah.
It's got lads cannon on the front.
Yeah.
It's the El Clasico.
It's not a tank commander. It's just that's the turret I have in the back.
And it's the coolest one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're finally here.
They're here.
Double Dawn.
Oh my god. I have been both looking forward to and dreading this day for a long time. I've been pestering Simon to get on the Dawn train for ages, and he's been stoically he's been making do with his 3 Russes. That's as many you've got, isn't it? You've just got 3 Russes.
Yeah.
He's been making do with just 3 Russes and a couple of Hellhounds. And now he's finally here. He's got his Double Dawn, and these were part of the big Christmas box set, was it?
Yeah, Christmas present.
So you've got like 20 Cadians left over. Or have you got rid of them?
No, I sold them.
You sold them, fair enough. Yeah.
I had an awful lot of Cadians because I had some from the Cadia Stands box set.
No, right.
Which it doesn't.
Why did you get the Cadia Stands box set?
Because that's where you got the rule book, didn't you, when it first?
For 3 months.
For 3 months. That's the reason. This is why this army's never been updated, because I got it in 8th.
And they've not given you any Steel Legion stuff?
No, well, not even that, but whole through 9th there was nothing new. Didn't need anything, and then it came out, and then it's just like 10th, it's just like, well, then, anyway, I digress.
If GW released a new box of plastic Steel Legion, not Kriegers, but plastic Steel Legion, new and improved in plastic, the same style lasguns, helmets, the whole 9 yards. Would you upgrade, or would you stick with the old classics?
Oh, no. I'd add to.
I'd add, yeah. You probably use them as like another data sheet or something, like have them represent like your Steel Legion models, but like Kriegers if you want them in the Chimeras or something.
Yeah, but it'd be nice to be able to get some melters and some extra.
That's true, yeah.
But I mean, there's some good stuff out there you can.
What if they had their own special data sheet? Yeah.
Well, hopefully the Mech.
Wish it into existence, Simon. Wish it into existence.
Anyway,
if you've got any other things that you want Simon to wish into existence, let us know down in the comment section. Now, I just want to say, Simon, it's always a treat seeing your army, and it's absolutely beautiful with the pearly white colour scheme and everything. This is unsurprisingly my favourite army of yours. I do like it. But I tell you what, we were discussing off camera a little bit how nice it sort of feels to finally get an army up to date. It's what I'm looking forward to with the Tau, to be honest, because for quite a while you've sort of been muddling through like, I like my Russes, I like my Hellhounds and everything, but the army's probably been operating at sort of 70-80% potential. And now you've got a couple of, you've got the Lord Solar in there, you've got the Dawns in there. It kind of feels like this army is operating at full capacity.
Yeah, I mean, when the Codex drops, then there'll be extras as well, I think.
Yeah,
but,
always.
Yeah.
always a good excuse, man. All right. Well, with all of that covered, let's now head over to the field of battle after deployment. And here we are, the field of battle after deployment. The Tau have used their sneaky and dishonourable ways to infiltrate multiple units up the board. We have a unit of stealth suits tucked here, ready to pounce onto this objective. Another unit with a ghost kill. And when Simon found out that the ghost kill could not only infiltrate but also had an operative, you had some choice words to say about that, didn't you?
That's no less than I expect.
Nothing that big should be load up.
What's that? I can't see. Well,
where's the giant gunfire coming from? And then we've got another unit of stealth suits infiltrating here. After that, we have made a nice fire base with the triple hammerhead here. And we've got an armoured thrust ready to push forward with hammerheads, devilfishes, and riptides. And we're looking to go sort of round the left. The flanky sweep, Simon.
Flanky sweep.
The flanky sweep. Sweep. He's lost control of his faculties. So we're looking at sort of sweeping around here. And then we've got in reserve, we have got a couple of units of the crisis suits, and we've got the recruit hounds as well. Little change from what I said in the army list. I've actually ended up putting the pathfinders inside of the devilfish, and that's because I want to take advantage of scouts and maybe get me into a good position at the beginning of the game. Now, for the guard deployment, Simon has got an armoured column coming down the left flank. We have a Hellhound leading out a platoon of Chimeras, Lehman Russ sort of guiding them forward as well. We've got an armoured fist push going down the centre as well with a couple of Chimeras. And then we've got another. I do love this sort of combo of double Chimera and a Hellhound. I feel like you should have brought the third Hellhound. And then you could have done it 3 times.
Well, I was toying with doing it 1 and 3, so which is right. But then
Fair.
I think because of the mission and the deployment,
going 1 and 2, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't quite get away with what I wanted to do.
And then you've done the same as me, big old fire base at the back.
Yeah.
Nice. So, speaking of the mission, it is supply drop. So, some of these objectives will be disappearing as the game goes on. We're also going to be doing search and destroy table quarters deployment. And the twist is the ever exciting Chilling Reign. Because
last time.
Does it not exist anymore after this?
It doesn't exist anymore after this.
What is it? Oh, is it like a battle line thing afterwards?
Yeah, I think it's good that it's going, to be fair.
We can add a battle line thing in if you want.
No, that's...
You've got battle line, I've got battle line.
No, this is last time. That's last time.
Bit of a send-off. Okay.
Bit of a hybrid of pariah rules and data
Leviathan. Yeah. It's a Franken mission. Yeah. It's a Franken game.
This will be unique. There'll not be anyone else putting this out.
And no one will watch it.
It's worth it just to see me insult your Tau.
True. Okay, it's Chilling Reign for now. I may, off camera, go for an executive decision and have a look at some of the battle line stuff. See if this is like an interesting one. I may do it, Simon. I may do it, because the closer we can get to Pariah Nexus, the better. Look to the future with a greater good, man. Look to the future. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, we'll cover that if we do decide to do it off camera. Anyway, so what we need to do now is find out which one of these objectives, now that we're deployed, which one of these objectives are going to disappear. So Simon, I have this rather on the nose communist dice for the Tau. So the first objective is going to be the one that disappears turn 4, and it's going to be 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6. I'm really hoping for a 5 to 6 here.
Yeah, I bet you are.
No, so it's the middle one.
Right,
so that's middle. So we're going to be fighting on the flanks,
right.
And then the one that's going to be, it's the one that is left at the end of the game. Okay. So this is 1 to 3.
Yeah.
And 4, 5, or 6.
Right. Okay.
So I really want a 1 to 3.
Yeah.
Yay! Yeah, fix. Wait, I got this dice from Element Games for the toilets. So this will be the objective that's left over at the end of the game. This will be the one that's going to disappear turn 4, and this will be the one that will disappear at the beginning of turn 5. All right. So now, Simon, we only have one last thing to do, and that is find out who is going to go first. I don't know. I think I kind of want it.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I'm Monka, so the earlier I can get cracking on, the better.
Yeah.
But I suppose if you go first, you come to me, and then I can jump on you.
Yeah.
So I'm happy either way.
Okay.
Well, there we go.
We're not using the...
Oh, no, we're not. Anything could happen right now. Anything could happen.
Christ, I don't know what's going to... Could be an odd number.
Oh, Jesus. Just be a fine thing. No, it's... Clearly, it is not the dice. It is the player. It's a 2 and a 4. A 2 and a 4. Not a 2 or a 4. It is new. It was a 2 and a 4.
Wow.
All right. Well, Imperial Guard will be going first. We will be back at the end of their movement and command phase. Turn 1. Now, the terrain today is... Everything's going to be ruins. But I've had a little bit of fun with the terrain. So this is ruins, 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 big ruin, big ruin, big ruin. We're going to treat this little bits here as battlefield debris for the benefit of cover. But I was saying to Simon, I've had a bit of fun with the terrain today. I've built up a little bit of a narrative. Maybe it's just the Thanatos event rubbing off on me. But what we've gone for today is we've gone for an Imperial mining base in here. Now this might look like just a small building, but beneath it is the main shaft down into this extensive mining operation that the Imperium has been conducting, and they've found something down there. Maybe linked to the Prior Nexus, maybe talk of archaeotech, lost technology, Necrons and all that kind of stuff. So obviously the Imperium have been, but all the miners who went down there have now stopped reporting back. So the Imperium has sent something in to try and secure to find out what's happened. And of course, being the Imperium, it's a heavy-handed response. And the Tau have been monitoring the Imperial communications and are like, oh, well, new technology that could benefit the greater good, we're going to go for it as well. And I was just putting the terrain down. I've been adding little drills in and everything. I just had fun with it, Simon. I had fun with it. So this is not a tournament layout in any way, shape or form. I've tried to make it fairly balanced so you can hide stuff in your deployment zone and everything. But I expect that this might be a bit of an interesting game, because there are definitely a couple of clear fire lanes, but with us having Tau and Guard, rather than it being like, chaos running into the guns of the teeth of the Guard guns, we might be able to get a bit of a firefight going on here. It might feel like a bit of a modern game. We'll see. 40k feeling modern? Not on my watch, but maybe. So we've had a little bit of fun with the terrain, and hopefully it will create some interesting battlefield situations, and also I quite like the narrative and the lore as well.
Yeah, it's a bit different.
All right, end of movement and command phase for the Guard. You got 2 command points because you have Lord Solar, which is nice, and I got a command point because I am a dirty Tau. And I don't have anyone that gives me bonus command points. Now, Simon, you've moved forward the armoured train over here. The Lemurs have started rolling around as well. The Hellhound has gone aggressively forward. And you also scout moved the Scout Mirror a whole 3 inches just to get within 9 of the Ghost Kill. And then in your movement, you've got the infantry out because they're going to be doing Cleanse, which is one of your secondaries. You got Cleanse, and what was the other one?
Bring it down.
Bring it down. So this is the target for Bring It Down.
Yeah.
Because you've got 1, 2, 3 things which can have a crack.
Yeah.
We'll find out. Maybe the new lethal hits will be big, man. Maybe. You also moved this armoured platoon down here. So we've
cleansing there.
And that camera is cleansed there. So you've got double cleanse, nice. Simon reminded me off camera the reason we have to do Chilling Rain rather than the Pyronex's battle line thing is because we don't have the right secondaries.
Yeah, we're not sure if they're gonna.
If
there's some weird interaction.
Exactly. So I wanted to look to the future, but I'm not allowed. So it is Chilling Rain, and it is time for you to rain fire down upon me. Do you like that?
Yeah, very good. Yeah. You're a poet and you didn't even know it.
Whoever smelt it dealt it. Anyway.
Actually,
yeah,
I sounded very camp then, didn't I?
Oh, that's going right in my basket. Yeah, I was given this by the Warp Forge. He also gave me a Night Lord's army.
Did he?
Yeah, absolutely, unbelievably generous move. So you look forward to facing that in the future.
Well, like the one Chaos army I want, and I'll have to.
It could be a channel army, Simon, and you can use it first. You can use it first. I'll get it out.
Really?
Yeah, he gave me
amazing.
Absolutely very, very, very generous. He gave me this, and he gave me a whole bunch of Night Lords models. Basically, between that and the Chaos Cultists I've got and the Death Guard, we've got everything we could possibly want for Chaos now. So big thank you to him. 07 down in the comment sections for the Warp Forge. Simon's very happy. You really wanted the Night Lords.
Any Chaos army I'd ever run because they're all wicked.
I've got shitloads of Raptors, got it all, man.
Oh, fair play.
Nice.
Fair play.
Okay, so
Random.
fuck this game off. Let's get rid of the guard. Let's put the Night Lord on there right now.
At least we're not talking about a low.
You know, I got a lot of shit for not knowing what that program was.
Did you see how many comments?
Yeah.
I was just like, there you go. Right?
Vindication time. Anyway, shall we pretend we know what we're doing? Simon's in his shooting phase now, not in his gassing like two old biddies at the shop phase. So who are you going to shoot first?
We'll start with this one.
Chimera first. Now you've got take aim, but -1 to hit for being a ghost kill. Yeah. Off you go.
So 4s.
Yes. 2 heavy bolters.
Yes.
Will the lethal hits mean something? We'll find out. You got a lethal hit, Simon? That's pretty good already.
And 5s.
5s.
No.
So AP -1, but I'm in cover, so it will be a 2-up save. Brilliant. 2 damage.
There you go. And then we're going to do overcharge on the...
Ooh, overcharge on the plasma. The Chimera will take the hits.
Yeah, I know, but...
Okay, go for it.
I think I've got to do it, to be fair.
Give it a go.
4 still, isn't it? Of course it is.
Yeah. It's a lethal hit! People were telling me, oh, the lethal hits don't make up for a lot of the artillery stuff. I'm like, it friggin' does. All right, here we go.
3s.
3s. So this will be a 4-up save.
Yeah.
Do I use a stealth drone here now? No. So first one, second one. No, I've taken 6 damage already. These communist dice are letting me down. These communists are all cowards. So I think I'm down to 6 wounds.
And fear it.
The lasguns and the stubber.
Oh, I forgot the stubber, yeah. It's always a fat lasgun.
Lasguns first, okay. No lethals.
Remind me to go back and do the...
Oh, overcharge. We'll do it after this. 1, 2. Okay.
You could fail both of these would be ideal, to be fair.
No, thank God.
There you go.
So overcharge. Do your overcharge just whilst we're here. No, you're fine. And then do your stubber.
So I've got the grenade launcher as well.
Oh my God. Mech guard, baby. I love it. Stubber's got a lethal.
And it's going to be
still 6s, yeah.
Oh.
Nope. Stub round. No, I'm rolling like shit, but because I'm using bot action dice in Warhammer, I might need to go to... I'll tell you what, I've got this tile dice. I'll use this now.
So you've got 5 left?
No, I didn't take a damage, so I've still got 6.
It's 2 up, yeah, I was thinking as well. And grenade launcher.
Crack, I'm presuming.
Yeah.
No, I take it. D3 damage. I'll tell you what. I can't. It's too late. You've got to go for it. Yeah. 3 damage. I got 3 left.
Christ alive.
I tell you, man, the lethal hits make such a difference.
You know what's happened?
What?
You've used these dice since March.
Oh, no.
You may have brought the dice back to life.
No. Okay, so Hunter Killer. It's a hit. Hunter Killer.
3.
Yeah. Blank.
So I've got 1 blank anyway.
You've got 1 blank, so one of the stealth throws is gone. I'm on a wound left.
Oh yeah, how many wounds you start?
3 wounds left. Well, 3 wounds left, sorry.
So, heavy bolter.
Okay, now I want this one to just completely fail now, if that's okay.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I've got 6 dice there.
There's a lethal.
And a 5.
1 at a time. Oh, I'm okay. I'm on 2-up save. I'm okay. Second one. Fuck's sake, I'm on 1 wound. Oh man, I'm rolling badly today. What's this? Lasguns.
Lasgun array.
Lasguns. Now you have to declare if you all your shooting. So would you have overcharged the plasma?
There's no plasma in it.
Okay, that's fine then.
Don't.
Oh, there's nothing in it. Yeah. All right, here we go.
I'd love to have. You can give me a plasma if you want.
No, thank you.
So how many you got left?
1 left. That's 3 lethals. And yeah, giving guard this access to lethal hits is wild. Okay, I've got to these 1 at a time. I'm okay because I might use my CP here if I can eke it out. Stubber indeed. 1 lethal and 1 other hit. No, so it's not on the tray. It's okay. Yes. First Soviet symbol we've seen. There we go.
Hunter killer.
Hunter killer. It's a friggin' lethal. Blank. Both blanks are down.
Oh,
both blanks are down. Hellhound.
Hellhound.
Okay. 2d6 for the Hellhound cannon.
For the big one, isn't it?
For the big one. 6 is okay. You CP to reroll both dice.
Yeah, no, so I'll be wounding you on
5s. Can he do it? Oh, he's...
So,
1 at a time. He's at AP 2.
no cover.
No cover, so I'm on a 4-up save. Nah, this is the first one. He's just going to go. Deadly Demise? No. So you got Bring It Down. I didn't think you would get him turn 1, but you know what, man? That is a really, really good display of the new lethal hits. And
I tell you, Mech Guard.
Mech Guard is king, man, because all of your little shitty guns. I was like, oh, it doesn't really affect your lads' guns. Yes, it fucking does.
I tell you. Still Legion meta.
Still Legion meta, man. Now, you only get it on squad. What's interesting is you get it on squadron units versus vehicles and monsters. Yeah. But Baneblades don't have squadron. So your best unit in the game, or your biggest unit in the game, doesn't get lethal hits anymore. But you're not winning one today. But you've got nothing here that would matter. Everything in your army is squadron or regiment, so you're fine. That's end of your turn, I believe.
Well, they're going to cleanse. I mean, that was a decision. We were,
It was a good decision.
Cardinal rule of: do you take people out before turn 1 or not?
You have broken it, and I am going to punish you for it. I think.
No, the dead men. I do fully appreciate.
The dead men.
Absolutely fully appreciate that.
All right. Well, we guess we'll find out how much damage I've been hit hard. I didn't expect to lose the ghost kill. That is a good bit of anti-tank for me gone. Let's see if I can hit you back even harder. End of towel movement and command phase, turn 1. We have gone aggressive. It is the Monka. It is the killing blow. It is the way of the sword. And we are going to be pushing these guard hard. Go try and hit them hard, and hopefully they won't be able to hit back even harder. We'll find out. I've advanced pretty much everything. First platoon, first sword has come down here. The Devilfish advanced, got a good advance, and then the Pathfinders jumped out. They can do that thanks to Devilfish's rule. I moved and advanced the stealth suits, and I got a big 6 with the advance with the Fire Warriors. Riptide and Hammerhead have come around here as well. The other Hammerhead couldn't get any good targets, so it's just sort of gone behind here to stay safe so it can poke out next turn. This Hammerhead Hammerhead here, decided to try and go for a Chimera. Risky maneuver, as a Dawn will be able to fight back, but I should have 2 CP at the end of going into the guard turn 2, so I can reduce damage using one of my stratagems, counter-fire defense systems. Riptide and everything's come forward, and then we've gone for a somewhat aggressive push in the mid. It's a risky maneuver, but I'm hoping that I've managed to pile enough stuff onto the middle that I'll be able to hold it. We shall see. I also need to deny it from the guard as well, which is a big thing. All right, let's do some shooting. Now, we need to start thinking about how we're going to guide our units, and the first thing that I want to do is use the... I'm going to use the Pathfinders here to guide the Devilfish, and they're also going to guide the Hammerhead. So we'll fire those. We'll fire those units first. So we'll go for the Devilfish. So he's going to have his accelerated burst cannon, and this is going to. Oh, actually, you know what? We should probably do the Hammerhead first and see if I can pop the Chimera, and then if I can, the Devilfish might be able to kill the guys that get out. So I'll just double check the Hammerhead stats, and then we're back in a second. All right, so we get D6 plus 3 shots. We're going to be overcharging this bad boy. We're getting 6 shots here. Now, this is going to be thanks to the Armor Hunter rule, which gives me +1 to hit, and thanks to the Guiding, which gives me +1 ballistic skill. I'm going to be hitting on 2s here with a reroll in the bank if I need it. And I'm going to have lethal hits and ignoring cover as well. So let's see what we get. Not in the tray. Okay, so we've got all of the hits and we've got 2 lethals. Now we're looking to wound. It's only strength 8 on the overcharge, so we are looking for 5s. I've got 1. I think that probably is a cocked dice, to be fair. No, and then I will use... no, I'll save my reroll for the Hunter Killer, or Seeker Missile. So these are 3 at 8 -2, ignoring cover. So you are going to be on a 5-up save. Okay, that's going to be 3 damage straight through. So that's 8 left. We're then going to fire the 2 Seeker Missiles. We've got a lethal hit and a hit. And we've got a wound. Now, these are at least AP -3. So roll your saves. If you get any 6s, we'll double check. Nope. We'll look for the damage. So the first one, 4. Second one, 4. Boom, boom. That is enough to pop him open. He does not die. And how many guys are inside? 10?
Yes.
All right. How many mortal wounds? 3?
Ones, isn't it?
It's 1s, yeah.
3 then.
3 mortal wounds. So that the Chimera drives forward very aggressively and floating around the corner of the Hammerhead, and the iron cannon weakens the armor for 2 Hunter Killer missiles to go through the engine block, detonate inside, and even killing some of the guardsmen riding in the crew compartment. Ooh, brutal efficiency. Now, the next unit that I think we're gonna go for here was the Devilfish, and I feel like you're going to be jumping out there, so we'll see where you can get your guardsmen, and we'll have a go. Now, how it works is you have to place all the guardsmen and then you take the casualties off, just so you know. Oh, so it gives you a chance to see where you can fit in, and then who you want to remove. So we'll let Simon do that, and we'll be back in a second. 1 Chimera down. Can we rinse and repeat? The Devilfish is going to go next, and it is going to fire everything into the second Chimera. I can't see these guardsmen here. So we've got the accelerated burst cannon. We've got 6 shots. This will be hitting on 3s. That's a really terrible roll. So those will miss. And then we're looking for 5s. No, 1 wound, AP -1, ignoring cover. 1 4-up, please. You take at least 1 damage. I'll double check if it's more, but for now it's just going to be the 1 damage. I don't think accelerated burst cannons get better than that. Got 2 smart missile systems. I'm going to shoot those into the same target. We've got a no, it's not. We've got a lethal and a regular hit, and that is it. So 1 more save, please. Regular save. You're fine. And then we've got 2. Seeker missiles. That was the smart missile system. Now we're doing the Seeker missiles. 1 lethal, 1 hit, and another wound. Looking for 6s at best. Again, if you roll any, we'll check it. But if you don't, that's fine. So first one, It's either 1 damage or 1+1 damage. Second one is that. So it's either, I'll double check the Seeker missiles. It's probably just 4 damage though.
Okay, well, I've got 6 left of that. Okay. Any pluses.
No worries. If there is a +1 to this and you'll be on 4, I'm going to reserve the right to re-roll that 1 with a CP to try and sneak it up. But we'll just take a look at the Seeker missiles and back in a second. All right, so it is D6 +1 on those missiles. So I am going to re-roll the 1. So Simon, you're on 6 wounds after this missile, because you're on 10. It's done 4 to you. You're down to 6. I need a 5 or 6 here to pop that Chimera. No, I do 3 more wounds to you, putting you down to 3. Not great, not terrible, not too bad. That is a CP. That is one of my CPUs. I've got 1 left in the bank. Now I have a little thing. Where do I want to shoot next? That was them guiding both of those. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for... I have to decide if this unit is going to...
There's only one who can see, I think.
These two can see, and he can see.
What, the Chimera?
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, so I think that's the squad. Apologies.
I'm not going for the squad right now. I think what I'm probably going to... He's the only one that... He's going to shoot his metal gun into here, because lol.
Yeah.
And these two will fire their burst cannons over here. They're not guided at the moment. Do I want to guide them with anything, or do they want to guide someone? I think they're going to guide these guys.
Yeah.
And then... No, because I want them to guide him so he gets to reroll 1 to hit, reroll 1 to wound. Yeah, that's what I want. So what I'll probably do is just have this unit is going to guide them, and this unit is going to guide him. There we go. So we'll fire these guys first. Melter here, burst cannons here. So, melter gun, lol. And then we've got the burst cannons here. So we've got a couple of lethals, and those miss. And then we've got, see if we can wound you. Nope, so 2 more wounds, please, on your 3-up save.
No cover now?
No. I've got a marker drone in here. And they've got a guarding drone and a marker drone to help give the marker light thing. Cool. And then these guys are going to fire into him as well. So that will be 10 shots at this range. Now, these guys are not guided because they have guided them, of him, and they've guided them, but they're not being guided by anyone. So just hit on 4s. 2 lethals and a couple of other hits. Did I roll 1 too few dice? I did. Let's try again. Nope. And then go for some 5s. Ooh, hello. So 5 3-ups, please.
Why did I say that? Yeah, +1. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
3-ups yet.
Ah, pop, pop, pop.
Dead.
That's going to pop him. Does he blow? No. The pulse rifle fire. Many a time I have lost chimeras and units to the sneaky pulse rifles. In fact, I think it was the pulse rifles that killed Kevin last time. There we are. So we'll let Simon get those units out, and that will basically be this unit fired, this unit fired, this unit fired, this unit fired, and this unit will have fired. These guys have not yet guided anyone yet. They may guide the Riptide, or he may be guided by something else. We'll have a look. 2 people dying as they get out of the Chimera. All right, these Steel Legion are getting their steeds blown out from underneath them. Can we continue to de-mech the guard? I'm going to give it a go. We're going to start off with this unit of stealth suits who are going to guide the Riptide. Now, he is going to Nova charge, and he's going to fire everything he's got into this Hellhound. Now, Simon was going to pop smoke, but has decided against it as the battlesuit weapon system allows me to ignore to hit modifiers, and I'm ignoring cover as well.
I wish I'd have known that earlier, to be fair.
It's only on this one guy.
No, I know, but I would have popped smoke there.
You probably still want to do it like over here, to be fair.
To be fair, yeah, it's not going to make that much difference.
Yeah. But yes, it's popping smoke is going to be quite good when against. It's sort of it's good. It's tricky because obviously I can get my +1 to hits, but -1 to hits. Yeah, it's definitely might have helped you on one of those chimeras. We'll go for the Riptide now. So he's hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. It's not bad. So we've got 1 lethal there. I could have done with a few more, though. Now, we're looking for 5 and 6s.
Was it? Oh, right, that.
Yeah. So I get 2.
3.
3. So that's a dev wound. So that will be 4 damage.
Yeah.
And then these are at -3. So these are 5-ups. So you stop one. I think that might be, it's either 9 or 12 damage. I will double check. Oh my god, it's 4 damage a pop, Simon. Jesus, now I need to do my hazards though. We did the hazards for this off camera and I got a 4. I have got a 1 here. That will be 3 damage to my Riptide. Okay, so he's done good, but he's been damaged himself. Simon, it's the Monka, it is the killing blow. But remember, I can only, all these Seeker Missile stuff go after turn 1.
Yeah, but that's just like one gun.
That was very, very lucky. I was very, very lucky. Out of 6 shots, I got 4. I got 3 that did damage.
Yeah.
I got 4 that did damage, and you only saved 1 of them.
Yeah.
I was very, very lucky, and you were a bit unlucky, to be fair. All right. He's not got anything to do this turn. He can do something. I think what we're going to go for next is we might as well make it happen because we will do all the little stuff off camera. The hammerhead over there is going to go for this chimera here. Are you going to pop smoke?
Can it ignore it or anything?
I can't ignore it. I will. You'll put me from hitting on a 2 to hitting on a 3.
I've got to try and do something.
So you're going to pop smoke there, and I'll be guided by the stealth suits to give me some extra rerollage. So this is the last big shot I'm going to do on camera, and then everything else, last unit I'll do on camera, everything else we'll do off camera. So the hammerhead. It's missed, but I get to reroll that. It's hit. It's going to be winning on a 2. It's wounded. It's AP -4, so you won't get a save. 9 damage, I believe. A couple of Seeker Missiles. I have missed, but I will use the reroll from the stealth suit here. And I will use the reroll from being an armor killer here. So that's a lethal. And then that's another wound. So these will be 6s. No, and it's gone. No explosion though. Anyone inside?
Yeah.
No! No! Simon, not like this. Not like this. Simon, do you now understand how difficult it was for me to keep that grin on my face when Kevin died turn 1?
Another 2, Dad.
You're not rolling good on the distant back.
I don't think it's going to make that much difference, to be fair.
Oh, he's been voodooed already.
No, I mean it's 10.
It always comes down to the infantryman, Simon.
A squad of 10 infantrymen in front of this gun line is not going to...
Simon right now is really wishing he hadn't conjured nerfed reinforcements into existence because he's kind of wish he was bringing back these squads. All right. That's all of my big guns shot. We'll do the rest of the little stuff off camera, and we'll see if we can pick up another chimera. Brutal for the guard, but the Dawns are going to be rolling in soon, and that ablative armor is going to be doing some work for them. Let's see what this Tau shooter can do. We'll be back in just a moment. And once the dust has settled over the Tau turn 1 shooting phase, the guard have been dealt a horrendous blow. We're looking at 4 chimeras down and a hellhound. Pretty spicy stuff, but the infantry squads are still in the fight. Apart from this one, who not only lost all his friends, but also got battle shocked. But I say battle shocked, we're slightly out of sequence there. But that is the end of Tau turn 1. Now here's the thing. That looks like a great turn, and it is a great turn, not going to deny it. But I have fired all of my Seeker Missiles, apart from 2. This guy now is running around with basically a 1-shot heavy bolter and some bolter shots. Likewise with these guys, that's just a big autocannon. And he's done his once per game dev wound thing. And I don't know. I think I've hit the guard hard. I suspect these Dawns are going to come around the corner, concentrate fire, and maybe hit me back even harder. But we'll have to find out as we go into rather shaky guard turn 2. Movement and command has been completed for the Emperor's true finest. Orders have come down from the Lord Generals, and they are saying you have to deploy a teleporter, Homer, and you need to storm the hostile objectives. In order to achieve that, Simon has brought forward an armoured fist of Leman Russ, supporting a infantry squad. They might be able to storm onto this objective. Maybe not. We'll have to see what firepower they can bring to bear. Speaking of firepower, both Dawns have poked their trunks, because like elephants, poking the trunks through the ruins, and they are drawing line of sight onto the Riptide. If I could see the Hellhound, they can see me, basically. And that Riptide's only got 11 wounds left. Could be spicy. And then over here, like I said, Simon's guy, we sort of did this at the end of last time, but Simon's lone remaining sergeant there did fail his battle truck test, so he won't be able to deploy teleport to Homer. But the squad right there absolutely will be able to, because they are in range of the objective. They don't even need to control it. They can just, like a Helldiver stratagem, dial it up and throw it in. So Simon, that's your movement command. Let's take a look at your shooting. All right, going into the shooting phase. A little rejig just at the end of the movement. Simon decided that discretion is a better part of valor, and he did move his squad back on this side. But now we're going into the shooting proper. Simon, where do you want to start?
I'm going to put him into him.
Into him. Okay, so we are looking at D6 plus 3 shots, sir. 4. I'll tell you what, man, even though I've already seen that, I was going to pop my -1 damage thing. Okay. So I could have decided, no, I'm not going to after seeing that dice roll, but that wouldn't be fair and honest of me. So he is going to get counter fire defense systems. It is an opponent's shooting phase. You have selected the target. It is a Tower Empire unit. There's no other restrictions. -1 damage on your shots.
Oh. So hitting on 3s.
3s are rolling 1s because I'm not an objective, but you still get reroll 1s from your main gun. Well, from everything, actually. Now you've got a lethal there and a reroll. There we go. 3 hits. Nice.
Toughness.
9. So winning on 3s. Okay, Croaky. 2 saves for me. Now this is AP -1, but I'm in cover. You're not ignoring that cover, so it will be a 2-up. I am actually going to roll these one at a time in case I want to use a CP reroll. I'm okay. I'm okay. Bouncing off the ion shield around the vehicle. Now we've got a las cannon maybe next?
Yeah.
Or heavy bolters?
Let's do the las cannon.
Laser cannon. Let's go, baby. It's a hit. It's a wound. This is going to put me up to a 4-up invuln. The shield flickers into life once more. The Simon Patton heavy bolters coming in there. A couple of rerolls. 1 lethal. Nice.
5s.
It will be 5s. 2 wounds. 2 2-ups. Let's see what happens. I'm passing those saves. I couldn't make anything last time. Hunter Killer. It's got a reroll though. Ah! The advanced countermeasures of the throw off the guidance system of the Hunter Killer, and it doesn't quite manage to connect. Simon, what are we doing next? Are we?
Yeah, so he's going to put what can't reach into that squad there.
Into the Pathfinders?
Which will be everything other than heavy bolters are going to be out of range.
36, I think heavy bees will be in.
Oh, yeah.
So it'll be... okay, so your stubbers are in range if you want to shoot them in.
No.
Or we're thinking stubbers and pulverizer over here.
Can we come back to these?
Yeah, absolutely. Where do you want to go next?
We'll start with this Chimera over here.
Okay, Chimera. Where's he shooting?
Into that squad there.
Into that squad. Do we want to bring the dice tray over here? Just try and have it near where we're rolling?
We can do.
Yeah, I always feel like that transfers good juju into what we're doing. There we go. Got a few dice with it. So what do you find? This is the heavy bolter.
Heavy bolters.
Now you won't get lethal hits now because I am not a squadron.
Yep. 3s.
I'm not a monster vehicle. 3s indeed. 1 wound. See what save I get. That's not going to be enough, whatever it is. That is 1 Pathfinder down. Okay. Heavy stubs.
Heavy stubber.
That's a good hit. 3 to wounds. Wow, that stubber. Get on that 50!
5.
Someone get on that 50! Pretty effective shooting there. I do believe I have a 4-up save now with Pathfinders. So that will be 2 more knocked down. If I have a 5-up save, I would have lost 1 more. So what I'm just going to do is put this dice here next to the unit to know that I might need to remove one more. And then when we've got to the end of this, I can check that and remove the casualty as needed.
Last gun.
Disco ball, baby. The last bolt's going in every which direction. Fours. I'm only humanoid. Two more. Okay, now this is a couple of saves here. Again, definitely passed one of them, but I might have lost another one. You gonna save the hunter killer?
Yeah. No, because you're probably gonna pop him. To be fair.
Just yeet it into a dude.
No, I didn't declare it. I'll leave it. That's fine.
Would you have done?
No, probably not.
Okay, that's fair.
And then he's saying from that guy.
Tell you what, let me check my stats here because it might influence. If they are dead, it might change your targets and stuff. So we're back in a second. Okay, we have double checked, and Pathfinders are on a 4+ save. Gone are the days when they got recon armor. They now actually get proper armor, which is good. All right, Simon. Next Chimera, trying to do some clearing. Okay, a couple of hits. Simon, we have forgotten your sustained hits. Don't worry, the last Chimera had 2 sustained hits because you got 2 6s, and that one just got another one. So just put 3 more dice back in. We caught it.
Don't get any sustained.
I can go back and check the footage.
Jesus.
The dice gods don't like. We've tried our best. And I have got a save there. We'll tell you what we'll do. We'll check that at the end of the turn, and we'll do it off camera.
Stubbers.
God, there's 50 cows are doing work. Get on the 50. No, 2 saves.
Not doing that much.
Got another one. When your hyper advanced Tau warrior is killed by the M2 Browning,
Yeah, non-rapid fire range.
There we go. Was it like the Majus still rocking 40,000 years later?
Nope.
Nothing from the Lasgunner race? Okay.
Right, last pistol from him.
He can't use grenades because he's OC. He's a battle shot. Yeah, he can still shoot your last pistol. Give him a plasma pistol because it's free.
No, it's fine.
Oh, is he Acadian squad?
Yeah.
It's a bolt pistol then.
There.
1 lethal hit.
Yeah.
And I'm okay. I didn't make a friggin' save last time, and now I'm making loads of them.
Right, so let's do these now, and we'll have to come back to. So big guns into him, and then everything else.
Big gun over here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're looking at heavy bolters, autocannon, and a presser cannon.
Yeah.
Pulverizer. Presser cannon, and then you're looking at the stubby and the stubbers into them.
And the pulverizer cannon, because the pulverizer.
Yeah, the stubby. Sorry, the pulverizer. Yeah. Okay, so what you find first?
Let's do the big one.
Big gun. Here we go. That's 8 shots. You will be hitting on 3, sir. That you don't forget those lethals.
So, what's his special rule?
Mine?
No, what with the rogue? You'll get anything, or is it just?
Oh no, just the ablated plating. Yeah.
3s.
3s to wound. Oh, that's pretty good. I will have to roll these one at a time. Now my countermeasures are still in place, so I roll a couple at a time just for speedy purposes. I've passed both of those. I have passed both of those. And I've passed that one as well, because it's AP2 going down to AP1. Heavy bolter me. 6 heavy bolter shots. We got a lethal and a sustained, which is good. And then those... there we go. 2 wounds. I have failed one of those. That's 1 damage. A chink in the armour. Autocannon, 2 shots, hitting on 2s. 2 hits and 1 lethal. Wounding on a 4. 2 wounds. I passed both of those because it's AP1. Plus cover.
Heavy bolters.
You've done them. Heavy stubbers. And so do the pulverizer. The pulverizer will make you feel good, Simon. Roll the pulverizer cannon. Here we go. Yeah! So that will be 7 shots because of blast. Hitting on 3s. Only a couple of misses. And then wounding on
2, sure.
2s, yeah, for sure, man. Oh no! Triple 1. And I do manage to get 1 save as well. There we are. Actually, he's the sergeant, so we'll take off the one of the, I can't remember which one. It's one of the bandana guys. We'll say it's that guy. There we go. Who had the railgun?
And stubbers insert.
So you have 18 stubber shots.
18. Have I? What?
You're within rapid fire range because it's 18 inches.
Yeah.
And you get 6 shots per stubber.
Right, fair enough. 3.
This is the bit that feels really good.
9, 12.
It's mad that you only killed one guy with a full strength, with a full whack pulverize. A little bit of unluckiness on your side there.
6, 9. Yeah, that's right. 1, 2. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a miss. 5. That wasn't a miss.
That wasn't. Yeah, it got rolled over.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. Yeah, that's right. There.
And then we're looking at 3s to wounds. You can't. You said I transferred my luck into those
Only
dice.
for 1 round.
Apparently, I've just a bit of residual energy. Was it? Ah, there you go. Couple more days. I think you still storm that objective, you know, with your OC versus mine. Get rid of random guy and get rid of sergeant. Sorry, recon drone. You're gone us now, mate.
And then same from that guy there.
So I just want to. Are you sure you want tunnel vision on this, or do you want to maybe go for a different target?
Well, he's just going to start blatting me anyway. I mean, what's...
I genuinely do not think he will do as much damage as he did last turn. Genuinely. If I'm wrong, then I will apologise profusely and publicly. Like, he can't do his dev wounds, and you can blank it. And there's not much...
Well, I can only blank 1 shot.
You can blank one of them. He's only got 6.
Yeah. But then he's just going to keep doing it every round after round. I mean, what else am I... What, I take a transport that you said's not going to damage me?
True. It's just, it do what feels right, but I know at times when I've been tunnel visioned, I've come back out the turn and gone, shit, I wish I hadn't done that. So I'm giving you the time to pause and think, and if you're like, no, it's the best target anyway, then just continue. But it's just one of those, we've all been there when we've had that tunnel vision, you know.
Yeah, but he's just literally...
Do you know what you could do?
What?
How much CP do you have?
2.
You can
4, sorry.
pop fields of fire after this guy's finished firing.
Yeah.
Allows you to get an extra AP on him. You're kicking down to a 4-up save.
Finish firing.
He's not a tank commander, is he?
No.
Okay, so do it now. Do it now from this one and shoot the second one in. That'll do some work.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
I want to re-roll that.
Okay, it's a big hit. It's a big hit. He's down to 1 CP, but it's a big hit.
So 9 shots yet.
9 shots, baby. Here we go.
I should have remembered that.
You are not used to using that kind of stuff. You've only dropped 3. That's actually statistical.
That's not bad, actually.
And you've got a lethal hit in there. That's actually damn statistical, sir. And then we're looking at 3s here. Come on, bit of vim. There we go. Yes, there we go. So 5 wounds on the Riptide. I'm going to take the first 3 because I might use a CP reroll here. I've taken all 3 of them. Actually, do I even have a CP reroll? Yes, I do have a CP reroll. So
-3.
Yeah, it's -3 now.
All right, yeah.
So I've taken 9 damage. That's going to leave me on 2. I've got to do this one at a time. Do I CP reroll it? Yeah, I think so. I passed it. He's alive on 2 wounds. There you go. A little bit more. Now, if you had done that, that's the difference between saving on a 3-up and a 4-up. So he's down. He's he's down to 1 wound. Can the heavy bolter do it? Auto cannon. Here we go.
2, isn't it?
It's 2. 1 lethal, 1 hit. 2 wounds. 3-up save. 3-up save. No. All right. Does he explode? No.
That made a big difference.
Touted on. Just a bit. Holy smokes. Yeah, he's gone. Riptide is gone. Now imagine having to deal with 3 of those things. And they're only 180 points each.
Right, so again.
All the little guns. I'll tell you what, man, that's your last of your shooting, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's do that off camera.
Yeah.
And we'll be back once the dust has settled. All right, and after the stubbers, and we had a few plasma guns and grenade launchers that hadn't fired from those chimeras, and the infantry squad here, the Pathfinders were wiped out. A few poultry shots were directed towards stealth suits, but it wasn't able to do any damage. Now, Simon, you think that's a pretty bad turn?
Yeah, I think I need to do more than that, to be fair.
Maybe get rid of the Riptide and maybe pop this as well. Or maybe pop the... Hello, you. Maybe pop that one, just a little bit more damage.
I think you're going to hit me harder than I've just hit you.
I don't know. I'm not trying to play it down in any way, shape, or form. I just don't know. Look at this. Look at this.
There you go.
Who cares about Warhammer when you've got the love of a cat?
Yeah, no, I think you're going to hit me harder than that.
I haven't got my Seeker missiles anymore.
You've still got one set, and those things will... I think they're more deadly than mine.
Hammerheads.
Yeah.
The problem is that my hammerheads cannot fight into Rogals because of not one-on-one, because you just blank my first shot.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if I survive the clapback.
But then you still got Melter City to come down.
One's got a metals one. Yeah, maybe.
I don't think I've done...
I'm going to try.
We'll find out.
I'm going to try and hit you hard.
I may well be wrong.
This is the guard. You often win battles of attrition. It comes down to points. And you did well on your points there. You've got Teleport Home and you got Storm.
Yeah. I think the challenge I have is that well, the rule is that you keep your men in the tanks to keep them alive past turn 3. And
the problem you have is I know that. So I go after your chimeras straight away.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Hey,
Let's have a look.
Let's go Tile turn 2. Tile turn 2 has commenced. Orders coming down from the Ethereals. We need to defend our stronghold. And we also need to investigate some signals, which is what we have successfully done. Only going to get like 5 points this time on secondaries. But we're hoping to do a bit of damage. That's what we're hoping for. The Ethereals have allowed us to bring in our reserves, and all of the crysuits are coming down here. We're hoping to try and remove the last vestiges of Mech from this Mech Guard army. The tank train with the hammerheads has come around here and try and lay some fire onto the Lehman Russ. And this hammerhead has moved and advanced because this Monka thing is being able to move and advance. It got a really, really good advance move on that hammerhead, and it's come forward to do some nasty-passy things over here as well. So, with the stealth suits investigating, the fire warriors defending, it's now time to go on to the shooting. And the first thing that we are going to do is get this unit of Pathfinders to... I've only really got... Well, I suppose I've got 2 targets with this hammerhead. So we will guide... The first unit we're going to guide is going to be our hammerhead here, because I guide one unit, then I guide the second. And he is going to fire everything... he's going to fire his ion cannon into here, and he will overcharge it, but he'll fire his smart missile systems down into these guardsmen over here.
So can I, if I pop smoke, can you ignore it or anything? Or
I do not ignore modifiers, so you'll be making me hit on a 3 rather than me hitting on a 2.
Reroll. You got rerolls?
I got 1 reroll to hit and 1 reroll to wound.
Right, okay, cool.
Okay, so let's bring it over here. Yes, excellent. So, heading on 3s. We've got 1 lethal, 1 miss, and those hits. Now, that wasn't lethal. We're going to use our reroll to hit here because we've not got any Seeker missiles left. That becomes another lethal. And then we're looking for 5s. 1 more, please. And I get a reroll to wound as well. No. So, this is at AP, it's ignoring cover because I've got a marker light, and it's at AP -2, so on a 4-up save. 1's gone through. 2's gone through. That will be 6 damage. 7 left.
You're so full of shit.
What do you mean?
No, you blunted my attack or a...
Okay, well, if I had 2 Seeker missiles now, you'd be fucking dead. So... smart missile systems into these guardsmen down here. Hitting on a 4. We've got 2 lethals. Those miss. And then we've got these. And that's just 2 more. So 4 saves on those guardsmen, please. Nice. It's ignoring cover because it's smart missiles, but it's no... Oh, you lose 1 guy.
I'll tell you what. If my tanks could save like my guardsmen...
Okay, now we're going to fire the hammerhead.
Yeah.
No. we're going to get this unit of Fire Warriors to guide the Pathfinders who are going to shoot onto here. And where they have stayed still, so they will have heavy plus guided, so they'll be hit on 4s with their rail cannons, with their rail rifles.
-1.
Yeah, so take that into account.
Yeah.
So 2 hits. I am looking for, I believe it's, I think it's strength 10. I do get 1 wound. It's AP 4, so you need a 6. You don't get it. It's 3 damage. I've got a bunch of pulse carbines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that right? 3. Yeah. 1 lethal. These are hitting on 4s. So those go away. That goes away. And then we've got the looking for 6s. 3 wounds in total. No AP, so 3 2-ups. Managed to chip 1 through, which I'll take. And then we have the recon drone with its little gun. No hits. And then we've got 1 gun drone, which won't hit because of the smoke. Okay. So we'll now go for the... They just guided them. So now I'm going to have this Devilfish. This unit can't shoot. I don't think this unit can guide anything because it's doing the action. So I think the Devilfish is just going to try and shoot you over here. See if I can chip the wounds off you. So we're looking for, it'll be 5s. I have no way of guiding this, so I might as well just see what happens. Nope, nothing. And then we've got the smart missiles. Nope, nothing. There you go. Then we've got the Fire Warriors down here, which might as well shoot in. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, we'll do 5. Rapid fire. 1 lethal. Whole bunch of misses. Nope. And let me just roll that save. You're okay. And then I've got the next pulse volley from them. 1 lethal and just 1 lethal. No. Okay, so I am going to have to I'm going to have to stop fanning around, basically. This hammerhead's going to put everything into him. And I'm going to fire the Seeker missiles as well. So the main gun, it's a hit. Main gun, it's a wound. AP at least 4. Roll your save. It's not going to be enough with the ignore and cover because I'm guided by the Pathfinders.
Does it blow up?
Does it blow up? No. But we got rid of him. Smart missiles. The Seeker missiles will go. I should have declared my smart missiles going into your infantry like the last one.
Yeah, that's cool.
Wow. Only hitting on 4s is pretty good, you know. With the new, what do you call it? The new rules. That will be 5 on those guys back there. Got your 5-ups. So 3 guys die. All right. That wasn't bad. Not too bad. Eliminated another one of the armored threats over here. But it did take everything we had. Last time, I would have shot him and he would have popped and he could have shot something else and he could have shot something else. But this time I had to actually put everything in. So it is a really big difference once those Seeker missiles go away. And it's the fact that you get 2 on each vehicle is what really makes it happen.
They are shooty as hell.
They are. Now we're going to try and punish you over here. So we're going to put the Devilfish, everything. So is there anything that can be guided over here, really? No, I think I want to use the guidage going towards those chimeras, frankly. So I think we'll just have the Fire Warriors get guided by the Devilfish. That's it. So the Devilfish will just shoot into these 3 guys over here. So accelerated burst cannon. This thing's just hitting on 4s. 2 lethals. Just 2 lethals on these guys here. AP -1, so 6 ups. No, and then we've got the Devilfish smart missile system, which for some reason doesn't seem as good as the Hammerhead smart missile system. Miss and a lethal. 2 wounds, 2 5-ups. Hey, almost got him. And then the Fire Warriors are going to go into here. The ability... You know what this is open... Did you know what this is making me realise? What this is doing to you right now is exactly what Tauruxes can do. And I poo-poo Tauruxes a lot. But the ability to move, advance, and get out... I think I'm gonna need to get 1 or 6 Tauruxes or 1 or 12, because I've got to get 6 for my Steel Legion. I got 6. I think I'm gonna have to print some Tauruxes off, you know. So we've got the Fire Warriors over there, but we'll do them off camera just because it's a lot of little shooting. I tell you what, let me go for this Hammerhead over here, and I think he can only see these 2 Chimeras. So we'll get he'll get guided by the we'll get one of these units has got to so he'll be guided by the stealth suits. So we've got the main gun. It's a hit. The main gun. It's a wound. Can't save it because I've got the marker droid in there. That is 10 damage, and then I've got the smart missiles from him.
Which one's that into? Sorry,
the one you're hovering over right now. Yeah, I've got the rerolls because of the stealth suits. They should all hit because of armor killer. Oh, there's 1 lethal in there, and then 2 wounds. 2 more wounds, please. So 3 wounds in total. No AP. Oh, he failed all of them, man. There's no armor left after that rail cannon shot.
Did I do a test if he blew up?
Yes, he didn't blow up.
No, right, sorry, so okay then.
So no one blow up, and you just need to see who gets out of that Chimera.
Everyone.
Yay! All right, well, we'll tell you what, we'll get those out there. We'll do this firepower off camera, and then we'll come back to the last bit, which is going to be those crisis suits. Okay, so we have got the Chimera boys out, and it's time for the Sunforged to unleash their melter death into this Chimera here. 6 fusion blaster shots, 2 from each suit. They are being guided by this unit of stealth suits. So hit on 3s, rerolling any 1s. That is 1, 2, 3 lethals. That is pretty friggin' ruthless. And then rolling to wound, we need 4s. Oh, smeg my fuck it, it's dead. It's vomit it. Yeah, it's very, very dead. Fucking hell, Simon. That is 15, 21, 23 damage to that Chimera.
3 dead getting out.
3 dead getting out. They might not be able to do much against vehicles, but against tanks, but against transports, they're good at popping that shit. And then I suppose we've just got the last unit of crisis suits, which are going to go into... Well, they've not got that many shots, actually. They've got very, very few shots. We'll go over the squad that's only got 7 guys left. So we've got 3 plasma rifles. And they're not guided by anyone, so one guy dies. And then we've got the missile pods. 3 hits. 2 wounds. I think you get a 6-up save. Roll your dice if you get any 6s. We'll double check it. Nope, 2 more dead. And then we've got a bunch of gun drones. I don't. They do benefit from the Monka because they're just war gear essentially. Twin linked. 3 more saves, please. No AP. 3 more dead. Are they all dead then?
Yep.
As they pile out of the Chimera, the second unit of crisis suits just annihilates them before they can even get their bearings. They're crawling from the flaming wreckage. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. It's not looking good for the guard. Come on, Dawns, you've got some heavy lifting to do. Jesus Christ. Right, we'll do the rest of the Tau shooting off camera. It's going to be stealth suits, and Fire Warriors into this squad over here. So with the Tau shooting finished, rather predictably, that brave group of guardsmen were sent to dine by the Emperor's table. Going into the midpoint of this game, The Guard are looking in a very, very difficult position. There's no point in sugarcoating it. They have lost all of their Chimeras. They have lost one of their Hellhounds. They've lost one of their Lehman Russes. And they are battered down to a single Armoured Fist squad, a Hellhound. They do have the Rogal Dawns. And those Dawns are actually in a very interesting position right now. Because I have no Seeker missiles left. The only real anti-tank that I have on the board is my Hammerheads, which the Rogal Dawns can blank with their bladed plating. It may require a miracle, but the Emperor may be watching you, Simon. Let's see what you can do in your turn 3. Let's see what the power of the Rogal Dawn can do. Imperial Guard turn 3 has commenced, and they have, upon sight of the enemy, advanced, sir. That's their style, sir. It's time to go all in. Rogal Dawn has moved forward and has got a 4% vulnerable save on it.
Yeah.
Nice. It is going to take the fight to the tower. It's going to shoot them, and it's going to charge them. It's going to tank shock them. It's going to do lots of great things. That's what's going to happen. You've then also brought this Rogal Dawn here with Take Aim. He's going to be doing some fire support, trying to clear away the pesky tower that are in your deployment zone. How dare they, sir? How dare they? And this chap, he's coming over here to just put a plasma pistol into a Devilfish, maybe? Why not? Lord Solar unit just sort of following the train round, ready for that sort of turn 4, turn 5 snatch and grab when you get the 15 points. And maybe, hopefully. Scions coming down this turn because they have to. Not really any great place for them to come down, but hey, they can at least pop a metal gun and a plasma gun into the side of a Devilfish. The Hellhound has decided to move forward with the infantry squad here to try and secure that objective, which is stickied. It is sticky by the Cadians now. And look, they may die, but they're going to go out in a blaze of glory. And any crisis they can take with them is a moral victory, which is the sweetest victories of all. Simon, your objectives were to defend your stronghold. You've achieved that. And also to extend your battle lines, which you've achieved. So you might be getting thrashed on the killing front, but you are actually smashing me on the point scoring. And at you've done very well in secondaries, and I've not done very well on mine. And at the end of this turn, you should be on 45 points to my 27, 28. So you are smashing me. Have to see if I can do the turn 3, turn 4, turn 5 point thing. We'll find out. Simon, it's time for some shooting. Where are we going?
So he's going to put his big guns into the thing.
Here?
No, that one there.
This one, yeah. Trying to clear the road. Plough the road!
The smaller guns into the squad at the back.
The squad at the back here. Okay, yeah. Understood. Unleash the beast. We're looking for the oppressor cannon first. It's 5 shots.
Hitting on
4s.
4s because he moved.
Do you want to re-roll that too, or are you going to wear it?
No, I'm going to wear it for the time being.
Okay. We've got a hit. Can we get a wound? We're on 3. We've got a wound. Can I save it on a 5+? No, that's 3 damage. I think I've got 11 left, so I'm chonky, but not great saves. Autocannon gets a hit. Autocannon gets a wound. I do save that one.
So the heavy bolts into it.
Yeah. Looking for a 5, not quite. Pulverizer, here we go. 4 shots. 2 lethals. 1 of the wounds. It does not wound, it's strength 9, it's toughness 9. 2 6-ups. I don't make either one of those, that's 6 more damage. I believe I've taken 9 damage total, and believe I'm down to 5. I may only be 12 wounds, but I think Devilfishes are...
He's still got his thingy left. Hunter killer.
Rogal Dawns don't get them.
Oh, of course they do.
Rogal Dawns do not get them. What? Kylo, there's walking on the table and then there's just lying down. Fine. If there were any models there, they're not anymore. Yeah, that's right, Kylo. Just push your foot forward a little bit. Get my hammerhead around the corner. It's a new towel tactic. Don't bring a water bottle to a game. Bring a cat. It's Heavy Stubbers into the squad behind.
Yeah.
It is very warm today. I think she's just coming up here to flake out. Summer is truly here. I brought the weather back with me from Spain. 3 to wound.
1, 2, 6.
6 4-ups. And 2 guys go down. All right. Cha-cha.
Well, that was not very epic.
You've still got your charge and your tank shock.
Yeah.
If
Well,
you can crush a devilfish beneath your toughness 12 boots, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, but I was thinking I need to take the squad in front, to be honest. Not to worry, not to worry.
Not to worry, still got... So we've got take aim over here. Where's he going to fire?
So I'm going to try and clear everything that's off there.
On the centre?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's firing where?
So, well, the big cannon into him. Yeah. The pulverizer into him. Oh, actually, oh, no. No, everything. So, stubbers into those guys.
Stubbers, heavy bolters.
There's a squad behind it, actually. On the
Yeah. So they're all on the. They're all part of it.
So they're on the same squad, are they?
Yes.
Right. So
10-man squad and
stubbers,
a 3-man squad.
bolters, and.
But if you get the pulverizer in there, it gives it a nice bit of blast insurance.
Yeah, blast. Pulverizer's 24, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So heavy bolters, pulverizer, stubbers.
Into the big squad, and then a presser cannon, autocannon into the stealth team. Okay.
So stealth. 9 shots.
Can't do anything about this. Just gonna have to wear it.
3s.
Yeah. 4s. I'm stealth. You just you drop 1. Or 2. Okay. 2's to wound. This will be 4 up saves. These Soviet dice, man.
And 3s for the auto cannon.
2s.
2s. 1.
Oh, you still got a 1 for me, didn't you? I'm okay.
Right, a presser.
A pulverizer even. That will be 6 shots.
Twos.
That's into the Fire Warriors.
Yeah.
So 4 6 up saves. It was actually 3s my Guardian drawing, but I don't think you rolled any 2s, so it's fine. Lol. That's absolutely slotted. There we are.
Heavy bolters.
Yeah, so these will be hitting on 3s and winning on 4s.
Get in the tray.
4 up. 1 more goes down. And then we've got 18 heavy stubber shot.
Line, rapid fire range.
18-inch range?
Thought I was out of that.
Maybe. You might be.
I thought it was, yeah.
Oh, you are. Okay, fair enough.
Yes, I was.
So it'll be 9. Hitting on 3s, winning on 4s because of the Guardian Shield.
2.
Both okay because no AP and I'm in cover.
Right.
These Dawns, Simon, they're not doing. I've hyped them up greatly. Can you actually just roll really hot for a turn and vindicate my beliefs on the Dawn?
Right, he's going to flame those guys.
Here?
Yeah.
Stealth suits, nice. 2d6. We got a 2 and CP reroll. I would go for there.
Yeah.
You're not going to use it for anything else. Yeah, there we go. 10 fucking hits. There we are. Wounding on 3s.
3s coming right up.
Here we go. No, not bad. 6.
Yeah, 6.
5 ups for me. So 2 suits are down. There's 1 left. Heavy flamer. Here we go. 4 shots. Wounding on 3s. That many wounds. He's gone. He's gone. See, maybe you should have brought 3 Hellhounds. Triple Hellhound meta to defeat these stealth suits.
Right, melter gun into that.
Yeah. Reroll 1 because you're a Stormtrooper. It's technically better, but unfortunately it wasn't quite enough.
Overcharged plasma.
2 hits.
And overcharged plasma pistol.
Yeah, and that's another hit. Let me get my dice out of the tray for you, man.
5s.
Yep.
1. Both okay. And
I thought you hazardous, was it?
yeah. 4 is it?
Yeah. Roll the 1.
No.
No, nothing. Got a guardsman squad left. for old time's sake. Go on, roll it out.
So,
it's the probably last shooting you're going to do.
I was going to say, makes a change from rolling saves. Plasma, 1 hit.
2 hits. You had take aim. You had range.
Oh, yeah.
Just roll. Yeah. That's a wound. Take it. So 2 damage on one of the suits.
Crack.
Damn right, that's a hit. That's a save.
1, so this could be, 7, 14, 15. Oh, 1 bolt pistol. Nope. And 14. 7.
Had to kill it from your hellhound, but I guess you killed the Celsius anyway.
Yeah. And
it's crazy that these count as walkers now, so you don't get your lethal hits against them.
6s?
Yeah. Maybe 5s, but you got one anyway. Okay.
There we go.
Oh, Simon! You know what? You have not been helped by your dice rolls today.
Well, I did in the first turn.
The first turn was great. After that, you've been bad on your saves. You've been bad on dice rolls. Like, you've been rolling how many 1s into 1s, how many, get into the wounding on 3s, and then end up rolling out of 5 dice like 4 1s and 2s. It's been happening very, very consistently. I rarely blame dice rolls, but I think this is a classic Simon.
No, it's not been that bad, to be fair.
It has. And the man been on the receiving end of it, I've been like, whew, got away with that one. Killing, what was it, 1 guy from a full max shot pulverizer cannon last turn.
Well,
it's been you've just been living in it. It's become normal to you. But trust me, that you've had 2 bad turns of shooting when you really needed good turns of shooting. Well, that's it though. You have managed to get your secondaries, but the charge.
Oh yeah.
Charge.
No.
Different phase. CP reroll.
No, so I need it for tank shot.
It's only 1 CP. Yay! Who are you charging, the vehicle or the squad? Or both?
Yeah, both.
Crunch. Alright, now tank shock's on your toughness now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that's what you said from the... I haven't seen that, but Simon said that in
is it? No, it's... They've changed something, isn't it?
It used to be on your strength. It used to be on your strength.
But only goes off on a 5 and a 6. That's right, isn't it?
So we've checked it, and tank shock now goes off on your toughness, which is really good for guard because all of our tanks are very tough. So you'll get 12 dice from this Rogal Dawn, and you're putting them all into here to try and spike and get a whole bunch of mortal wounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close. It's almost there. Actually, I'll check because I thought I had 5 reserve, but I might not have as many because I'm a devilfish, not a hammerhead. So I've either got 1 wound left, or I'm dead. Coming round the corner, firing its guns left, right, and centre, the Rogal Dawn crashes into the Devilfish as it's still reeling from the shots that have crippled its hull, and it only has 13 wounds, and it has been destroyed. Does it explode in a fiery conflagration? Not quite. Conflagration? Anyway, it's dead. Now, you're also going to run over my guys.
4s.
Hey, look at that.
Toughness.
2s, man. Big 2s. Every single one of them. So that's 6 saves from the Dawn. See, this is where we're going wrong. You've been trying to outshoot the Tau. Turns out that what you need to do is yeet tanks into me every turn. So I have lost 4 Pathfinders there. That did more in combat than it did in shooting. Now I'm gonna pile in because you're just piling into me anyway. You're consolidated to me anyway. But I'm not gonna bother doing any more attacks because Pathfinders are not going to do anything meaningful to your Rogal Dawn. Did you want to charge his guards with him, by the way? You got a lone sergeant man.
Oh yeah.
Give him a charge. Go on. Yeah, he's in. Right. 3 chainsword attacks, my good man. No, but I will try and kill him.
I was going to say I should try and kill him now.
6 attacks back from me. 2 hits. 1 wound. 1 5 up, Simon. Oh, he's dead. I was kind of hoping he'd be an absolute chad and just cut 3 of them down, but no. It turns out that's not the way this story is going. All right. That is the end of I can't get over this, man. Look at this. All right. That is the end of guard turn. That's the end of guard turn 3. Let's head over to Tau turn 3 and see if we can deliver the killing blow. The way of the Monka. Brutal efficiency. Turn 3 for the forces of learning, enlightenment, and progressiveness. The Tau Empire. I've always been a Tau player. Welcome to Viola Victory. It's more apostrophe Dian Glory. That's what it is. Thing with Tau is they're a dangerous faction because they feel really good to use, but then you look over at your opponent and he's physically aged. You know, he didn't wear glasses before this battle report started. Yeah, it's definitely. We obviously haven't had the turn 3 yet, but unless I think something drastically changes, this is going to be a victory for the Tau Empire. But don't count your crew eggs before they've hatched, and also you've still got lots of points in the bank. So we'll see. Secondaries for the Tau this term have been secured. One is secure no man's land, which we already have with this, and the other one's behind enemy lines, which we got with our turn 3 little crew guys, because they're not doing an action, so they can do it. Finally, getting 2 decent secondaries in one turn. For our movement, the stealth suits moved advanced over here. The Pathfinders moved back. I did think about falling back in like a movement blocking kind of way, but I thought that it's not very immersive. You know, it's like you've got a tank that's just run over another vehicle and it's being stopped in its movement by the Pathfinder. So we've just moved them back in a cool way to give the Rogue a chance to really flex its muscles if it manages to survive this turn, which it very well may do, because it's, you know, these tanks, it's got a plate of armor still. I think it'll survive. It's got a 4-pin. It's got a 4-pin and a plate plating. I think it'll survive. Elsewhere, these Tau have moved over here to deal with the Scions. This Stealthfish has moved back here with the stealth teams and the remaining Fire Warriors to secure the middle objective. And then we have moved but not advanced both crisis teams forward, and we've moved the Hammerhead forward as well to try and clear up that flank. I'm hoping that we'll trim these isolated, scattered guard units. But I think the Dawns are still going to be here by the end of I think they'll still be here by the end of the game, but we'll see. Let's go straight into some Tau shooting. We'll start off with we'll have the Devilfish, and it will guide the Hammerhead onto the. So we'll do the stealth suits, and they. Oh no, I need to think what.
Just to get the.
Just do the Hammerhead.
Those guys will just delete it anyway.
That's true, but I want to shoot them into the infantry squad.
Fair enough.
So I will have the Devilfish guide the Hammerhead.
Cool.
I hit because you're a vehicle.
Yeah.
I get to reroll. That's Dev Wounds. I use a CP reroll. 12 damage. Does it explode? Yes, because it's a Hellhound.
Yeah.
Brutal efficiency. So on your squad,
6.
I think it might be D3.
I thought it was D6 on there.
I think it's D3. It just explodes a bit easier. I'll roll for my guys whilst you're having a look. So I lose one of the crisis suits that you'd injured last turn, and depending on if it's D6, I've lost 2 crisis suits basically. If it's D3, I've lost 1 crisis suit and very badly injured another one. So which team were you shooting at last time? The Melter ones or the Plasma ones?
The Melter.
Okay, so he's dead. Ugh.
Deadly Demise D6.
Okay, so that's dead. That's dead. Jesus Christ, that thing really went up. We'll go for the crisis suits over there now. So we've got the we'll have the metal ones guide the plasma ones.
Yeah.
A couple of plasma rifles, 2 hits, 2 kills, missile pods, 3 hits, 2 wounds. I don't think they're AP2, so I think you will get saves. Oh no, that's the last 2 gone. Efficiently, despite the cataclysmic, I like to think that the driver of the Hellhound turns around and puts like a las pistol bolt through the volatile tanks, exploding it, taking as many of the Tau with him as possible. Or perhaps it was just that rail cannon shot went through the front of the armor, out the back, detonating everything on the way through. If you're a guard player, you can believe the first scenario. If you're a Tau player, you can know the second scenario. Oh, I'm embracing my villain arc here, Simon. I'm embracing it. We'll go with the Devilfish will guide the Fire Warriors. They'll shoot into there. So we've got 10 shots here. We'll have this twice. So lethal, lethal, miss. And then that will be 7 wounds from the first wave of Fire Warrior shots. Wow, that's a horrendously bad roll. And then 2. So 9 wounds in total on your Scions, no AP. Ignore and cover.
4 ups, is it?
Yeah.
3. 9, yeah?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still cracking. Now we're going to fire the Devilfish in there. 3 lethals. And another wound. 4 wounds. It's gone as Scion's been dealt with. The Elite of the Imperium. Now, Simon, just to address this on camera, I have been jibbing you on the smart missiles. I have been running smart missiles. I just presume they hadn't changed much from the additions. I should have actually checked that. So the smart missiles, the little missile pods on the sides, not the big hunter killers, guys, they actually only have 3 shots now rather than 4 shots on the hammerheads, and they don't ignore cover anymore. They used to get 4 shots each. They used to be twin linked. They used to ignore cover. They used to be indirect fire. They used to have everything, and now they are 2 shots on your Devilfishes, 3 shots on your 2 shots per pod, so 4 shots from your Devilfishes, 6 shots from your hammerheads, and they just have indirect fire and nothing else. So Simon, I will concede the game clearly because those additional probably about 10 smart missile pod shots might have tipped the balance. Joking aside, I don't think it would have made much difference, but it is important to acknowledge it, and definitely, a mark against me, and definitely something I need to learn from with that. Okay, let's get to the main bit. All right, we're gonna fire the hammerhead, first one, into your Rogal Dawn. Now, I'm trying to obviously get you to burn your bladed plating first on this if I get really lucky. But you're probably going to save it for the railgun. But I'm just sort of playing with an open hand because I have been accused of trying to bait people before. I'm not baiting them and letting them make their own decisions. But anyway, all Tau players say that I really was baiting them. I'm guided by the Fire Warriors. Yeah. There you go. I will hit you with those because of the guiding. Oh, you can pop smoke though.
Yeah.
Do it. So I won't hit you with that. I will get a re-roll in here. So that's 3 hits. I'm wounding on 5s. 1 whole wound. Do you want to ablative plate in it?
No.
It does not go through.
Is it not minus?
It's AP2, and you've got cover.
Have I?
From smoke.
Oh,
ignore the cover. Yeah, it does go through. 3 damage.
How does it start with?
18.
Right, 15 then. Okay. Yeah.
Right, I'm not going to fire my smart missiles because I've already technically fired too many shots already.
Yeah.
So we'll go for the hammerhead here. Wait, actually, I will go for the stealth team.
Yeah.
And they are going to be guided by nobody.
Yeah.
But they're going to shoot into here. Melter gun. Ooh. Now, I am within melter range.
Yeah, I'm going to avoid that one.
Are you going to avoid it, or are you going to rely on a 4-up save with a reroll?
No. D6 plus.
2.
What's that one do?
D6 plus 6, but if I roll a 6 for that, it just does death wounds. You still blank it. You can still blank it. Absolutely. I was lying. I was getting excited then, but I was lying to myself and to you.
And I'm going to take the melter and rely you've only got 1 shot.
So you're going to let me roll. So you're going to roll the save, or you're going to blank it?
Blank it.
Blank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still got the D4 plus. I've still got 4 save on that one anyway.
Unless I roll a 6.
Yeah. Well.
And using these dice, burst cannons, 1 lethal. 3 wounds from the burst cannons, no AP.
Yeah, okay.
And then the gun drone and marker drone. Well, marker drone's not doing anything. One hit. One lethal from the gun drone. You're fine. Okay, here we go. Here we are. It's a miss, but I get an inbuilt reroll for being a hammerhead. It's a hit.
Well, I guess correctly then.
It's a wound. You got a 4-up save. It's not in the tray. It's not in the friggin' tray. Simon! CV reroll. Nah!
Oh.
11 damage. It's not dead.
No. It's on 4.
It's fucking hell. Alright, Fire Warriors. How many are left?
I chose incorrectly.
You chose poorly. Is that what it says in Indiana Jones, isn't it? You've chosen poorly. That's one of the best films ever made, that. I'll get it on camera in a second. 3 wounds. Let's have a look. What are you doing? That's not your bag.
Imagine my cats if he rocked up that with him.
That would have been brilliant.
How many?
3.
2 ups.
Yeah, man. Of course, smash a sneak 1 through. But after a hit like that, you would think the armor's been slightly compromised. But hey, look, this is the toughness of the Rogal Dawn. No other tank in your army has survived a turn of Tau shooting.
No, that's very
That
true.
thing has done it. There you are. All right. That is the end of my turn. It's,
Combat.
there's no charges, no combats.
Oh, did you fall
I
back?
fell back.
Oh, fair enough.
So, without further ado, let's go over to guard turn 4. So Simon, you have pulled your objectives. You were able to get overwhelming force. Very, very eminently doable. And investigate signals, which you might not get this turn, but you can clear the crew away and then easily get it next turn. And considering the way your army might struggle with other objectives, it's good to, even if you can't get it now, to have one you can guarantee for turn 5.
It's very true. Turn 4, is it?
Turn 4, baby. One more turn after that. That has disappeared. So yep, no more.
You know what?
It could be big. Could be big.
Oh, you know, this could be rude. This right. Anyway, that's
Can the Epic Guard Thunder undo it?
So big shit.
Over here.
Yeah. Stubbers. Right. Okay. So Stubbers into these guys. What? Big shit into those guys. Into him.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. So I will pop my -1 damage strat over here.
Yeah. So 6 shots.
Yep. Now he is degraded now. So with take aim, he'll be hitting on 4s.
Do I get him back any wounds? 1.
1. So back on 5.
Yeah.
Okay. I still think he needs. It's 1 to 6 for him.
Yeah, I think it is. So 4s.
No lethals, but you do get 4 hits.
And
3 to wound. 2 wounds. AP -2 goes to equal 1 with cover, so looking at 4 ups. Make 1 fail 1, taking 3 damage so far. And this guy definitely does have 14 wounds. 1 hit with the autocannon, no wound.
pulverizer.
Pulverizer, 6 shots, that's big. Hit on 4s.
I got excited there thinking I got a. Oh, there, take that. 5s.
Yeah. 4 saves. Okay, take this one at a time. I'm okay. Take it. I'm okay. I'm okay. What? So I've taken 6 damage in total.
Heavy bolters.
8 left. Here we go. Oh, hang on. No, that's fine. I've popped my strat, haven't I? So
Yeah.
it was 4 damage the first time, and 2 damage the second time.
Yeah.
So I've taken 6. Yeah, I've taken 6. I got it right. Yeah, I got it right.
That's
Sorry, I got myself confused there for a second.
5s.
2 in total. 1 goes through, doing another damage.
And then the thingy into those guys.
Stubbers.
Yes. 3 is 9, 12, 18. Not very good. And 3s.
Yeah. Is it against Fire Warriors?
Yeah.
Before, because my Guardian done.
Bloody hell, 2.
Do take 1.
Right, tank, so he's going to put heavy into him. Same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Big gun. Oh, nice. 8 shots. Now he's got take aim as well, so hit on 3s here.
That's terrible.
Duh. It's half. It's half. 2 lethals though, not bad. 2 wounds. And I make one and I fail one, so I take another 2 damage. Where the frig is that? Where is it? There we go. 1 lethal with the auto cannon. Oh, yeah, it was a lethal,
yeah.
but I pass it.
Pulverizer.
Yeah. 3 shots. They all hit. 5 to wound though. 1 wound. And I do pass it.
Bolters. Oh, crap.
It's not bad. It's just no lethals or...
Yeah, I really needed the lethal. 6 is...
Yeah, not quite. Stubbers.
They...
Slightly easier to kill. Yeah.
Bad boys.
Are they slightly? Yeah. You win them on 3s.
Four, 5.
5 saves. Let's have a look. I lose 2 guys.
So these guys into here.
I'll just pick the crew up, man. They don't even have a save.
Okay, I was going to say I was going to burn them fuckers.
Yeah, you've got like heavy flamers and stuff in there. I'll just pick them up.
Charges.
Yeah, here we go.
So he's going to charge both of these guys.
Okay. In he goes. Tank shocking.
Yeah.
Okay, 12 dice onto which squad? The smaller squad or the bigger squad?
Bigger squad.
Okay, here we go.
4, 5, 6. Four.
4.
Nice. They got an invul.
Oh no, I'm just being stupid. I was in my own head then for a moment. So that's 4 down there. They're doing it, Simon. They're doing it. Drive them, man.
What the obsec on these 2?
That's 6 obsec. That's 1 obsec each, so 4.
Right, so I might as well go into those buggers then, aren't I?
Okay.
So, you don't degrade on close combat, do you?
Yes, you do.
Or do you?
Yeah.
Oh, 5s then. That's rude.
-1 to wound. So maybe I'll roll my dice. I'm okay anyway. Let's not worry about it. All right, not going to worry about my attack. Oh, actually, I will do. You've only got a few back, haven't you? A few left. So 2 Fire Warriors. No. And then the Pathfinders. 1 wound, please. If you could just fail a 2-up save. No, not quite.
So silly. I shouldn't have tried to kill that.
Would have gone for the infantry.
Yeah, I tried to get the points.
Maybe. Have to see. All right, that was a very, very valiant turn, man. This is big. This is 15 points.
Yeah.
It could do it.
Yeah, but it should have been more that turn. I should have just shot them off.
Because I'm going to auto pass these guys now.
Yeah.
And then I will get the 8 points for primary. Because you've actually denied me the primary over here because you sticky them. And then I couldn't actually get onto the objective. And that is the one that goes away now.
Yeah.
Well, goes away. I won't get a chance to score it before it goes. Oh, yeah, I won't get a chance to score it before it goes away.
Yeah.
All right. So, a very, very, very valiant guard turn. Will the Rogel Dawn Thunder on allow him to get 15 points at the end of the game? the Tau have got a turn to try and get rid of these vehicles. Let's see what we can do going into our turn 4. This game suddenly just turned around. For our secondaries, we got cleanse and extend battle lines. We've been able to extend the battle lines using the fire warriors back here and the crisis suits there. Those crisis suits are also going to cleanse that objective, whilst the stealth suits are going to come over here and cleanse this objective. I use my once per game auto pass CP shenanigans to keep the OC on this objective, so that I could make sure that I scored it. I have also put these guys in the wrong place here. So these guys are inside the devilfish over there, because I just literally moved them to one side and didn't even put them in the right place. So they're in the devilfish over there because I want to potentially have a scooty movie thingy over here where I can try and jump onto that objective at the end with lots of OC if I need to. Let's go over to the shooting. Really, my main goal is to try and kill this Rogal Dawn, and if I do so, hopefully I'll be able to maybe do some work around here as well. But the big issue is now I don't have lethals. And this guy's got a 4% vulnerable save. So it's pretty spicy. So we'll start off with some shooting. We'll have the... we're going to have this unit of stealth team. They're going to guide this hammerhead here. So we'll fire his shots. He's going to overcharge his gun. Oh, man. Lethal's been really good right now. No, okay, that was, and then we've got the wounding on 5s. Oh no, rerolling 1s to wound because of the stealth team. Rerolling to wound because of the hammerhead. No, nothing. Does he hazard us? No. Okay, now the smart missile systems. 3 hits. 4 hits. I'm rerolling those because of the stealth team. All hits. And that will be 2 wounds, no AP. Starting off slow. Got a wound through. So down to 4, is it?
Yep.
It was down to, he had 4 left. Is it down to 3?
I can't remember.
I think it was down to 4 after he got shot. So it's down.
No, but then he healed up for.
He healed up 1. You're right, back down to 4. You are right, sir. Okay, then we've got the... we're going to have the fire warriors here are going to guide the stealth team, and they're going to shoot into here. So we've got the melter gun. It's a hit. It's not a wound, though. Burst cannons. Burst cannons. Don't reroll ones here. No lethal hits. Oh, my army feels so weak without the lethal hits. 2 more wounds, please, Sir Simon. Nope, nothing there. Devilfish itself over there is going to shoot in. There's nothing to guide it or anything. No, he needs to...
he hasn't got a line of sight anyway.
From here?
Oh, for him. I thought you him.
No, so he is going to guide him.
Right.
And he might as well just shoot in. So we'll do the devilfish first, though, because... if it chips the wounds off, then I can put the hammerhead into somewhere else. He's not looking like he's going to chip the wounds off, but you never know. Chance to be a fine thing. A wound, please. No AP, essentially. No. Smart missiles. No. Okay, so it's down to the big gun. It has hit. It has not wounded. It has wounded. 4 up save, baby. Ah! Like a boss. Like a boss. There we go. And this is my smart missiles. Nothing. There you go. So, my other shooting is going to be fairly lackluster. We've just got these crisis suits over here into this Dawn. So, plasma gun. 2 plasma guns, sorry. No, 1 hit. No wound, and then 2 missile pods. 1 hit and a wound. AP at least something. There you go. That's 2 damage.
I might reroll that.
It's only on here.
Oh,
I can't see you over. I don't think I can see you over here actually. If I can see over here, I'll put that into there, actually.
Where from him?
No. From them. He can, but they can't. So he'll put his guns over here, and those two will be going into there. So that's just one. It's just 2 damage on this guy here.
Okie dokie.
And then I'll do this guy. So he has a plasma rifle. He hits because he's an officer. He doesn't wound. And then I've got the cyclic ion blaster, which is 3 shots, 1 lethal hit there, and I think that's just the 1 lethal hit there. So. Do you make your save?
Where's this from?
It's from him.
Right, okay.
So it's AP minus...
into him.
Yeah. You're okay. Don't worry about it. Right, and then the other hammerhead's going to be guided by them onto him. See if we can get the shot, because I can't see anyone else. Hit. Wound. AP 5, so no save. Straight through.
Got a blanket.
Have you not already blanked something?
No.
Is it just a... Oh, so you just blank it. Just blanked it. There you go. It did go through, but the ablative, it just cracks the ablative plating off the hull. Whoa, look at that. Look at the difference. Turn 4 Tau, Monka, and the bottom of the arm is completely dropped out, and we did a wound to a regular Dorm. Interesting. Interesting. Can the guard snatch victory from the Jaws defeat? They have turn 5. Let's see what they can do going into their final turn. Turn 5 for the guard. Turn 5. And so close to victory. Unfortunately, we've made a startling realization at the start of the guard turn, which is you don't have enough OC on this objective because you didn't clear it last turn, and you score at the start of turn 5, not at the end. So if you had cleared those 2 units last turn, you could have got 15 points this turn.
And the ring.
And the overwhelming force as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Simon, no! I didn't even realise. You've been scoring every secondary every turn. I just presumed you'd got them. That's a 20-point swing.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, that's a 20-point swing right there. That could be big. It could be big. The Tau are not in a great position. I very well may not get my 15 points at the end of the game, because if I don't get a good sort of move in advance with this thing, and you clear enough out. So let's do your shooting. If you can clear me, there's a chance.
Yes.
There's a chance.
I am going to change my movement though before we go any further.
Of course, of course. The magic of cinema.
Just realised.
You want to get a big shot on my devilfish. Cool. Let's go for it, man. Oh, you healed. You're on 7 wounds now. You healed 3 up. Tech priest. Hey, that free tech priest, dude. Been doing the Emperor's work. Okay, where are we starting?
Right, so we're going to put my big cannon into them.
Nice.
My heavy bolters into them. Stubbers into them. Pulverizer into them.
So you're just clearing all the infantry?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay, off you go. I actually don't have enough CP for my countermeasures now, just so you know.
Right.
So if in case that influences you going after a vehicle.
So,
but
no,
you're going for overrun force, aren't you? Yes.
Yeah, basically. So, big cannon into these.
Into the stealth bastards. 8 shots. Minus 1 to hit, so hit on 4s.
That's 6.
Oh, Simon, no! 2 hits, 2's the wound. 2 wounds. 5 up save. 1 goes down. Cha. 2 hits from the autocannon because it hits on 3s natively. 2 wounds from the autocannon. The stealth armor stays true. Pulverizer.
Yep.
It's 2 shots, 1 for each man. CP roll. You've got loads in the bank.
Yeah, I think I need to CP that one.
5 shots. Here we go.
4s.
It's a good hit. It's a good hit. I say again, it's a good hit. 2's to wound. Okay, 6 ups required. No, not even close. I have been pulverized. Second stealth team down. That is Bravo team has gone down. The Tau kill pile, it's building up. It's building up, considering how crazy this game has been.
Stubbers.
Stubbers into the easier to kill ones. Yeah. Before you've already rolled, it doesn't matter. I recommend actually putting those into the Fire Warriors because the Heavy Bolters will be wounding them on 4s and the Stubber will be wounding them 4s because the Fire Warriors have got the Guardian Drone.
All right, okay.
So do the many shitty shots into the Fire Warriors and do the good shots into the Pathfinders.
So 4s.
4s to wound now, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 saves, 4 ups. No, I lose them all. Get on the 50, clear the decks, boys. Squid that tree line. There we are. That's you. Simon, I told you the thunder run. These dawns, man. You had a couple of cold turns. If you hadn't had that cold turn 3, turn 2, turn 3.
Heavy bolters.
Heavy bees, baby. We're looking at some decent hits there. 4 hits, needing 3s to wound. Not too bad.
I did not want to kill them all.
You didn't?
No.
You want to charge?
Yes.
You get 1.
That's fine with me.
Splash 1.
Right, big cannon into him.
Okay, I can't do anything about it. It's got to wear it.
I've already used my reroll. But actually everything's going into him.
Even Stubbers and everything. Yeah. Every goddamn thing. So everything from this dawn is firing into the Devil Fish. That's not bad.
I didn't get any lethal.
The lethals giveth, the lethals taketh away.
Please.
Hey, not too shabby. -1 because of the cover. You get 2 through. That's 6 damage. There is 7 wounds left. 2 hits with the auto because it's hits on 2s when you have take aim. It's 2 wounds. 3 ups. 1 more goes through. I've taken 9 damage. We've got 4 wounds left. Heavy bolters. Simon, Pat, and heavy bolter. Here we go. So you need to add those 2 back in though because of sustained hits.
That's that.
Yep. So they're your lethal essentially. Just two wounds. We've got 4 wounds left. Looking for 3 ups. 2 wounds left. I said we've got 2 wounds left. Pulverizer cannon or Stubbers?
Pulverizer.
Let's get pulverized. 2 shots. Looking at 3s to hit. And looking at 4 to wound. 5 up. Not on the tray. 5 up. It's going to come down to Stubbers. Get on that 50. Somebody get on the 50. Like the tank when it opens the hatch. He's firing the 50 cal. Couple of lethals.
5s, is it? Or no?
It'll be 6s because you strength 4.
No, not really.
Oh. 3. Okay, 3 ups, man. If you were rolling these, it'd be a sure thing. It's not to be. Not to be the Devilfish, despite the fact that you've got a side shot, which should give you pen +1, side shot onto the Devilfish. It has managed to tank it with 2 whole wounds left over. Valiant, despite, see, that's what your Dawns should have been doing. Your Dawns shouldn't have been killing like 1 guy or doing no damage. Your Dawns should have been doing that. I'm telling you, man, you've had a couple of cold turns, and this is what we're really seeing the list capable of.
Charge
into the Pathfinders. Squash them in. Go for the Tech Priest as well.
Yeah.
Why the frig not? Get a bit more on the objective, right? That's in, easy peasy. Easily peasily.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, 7.
7.
Or 6, yeah.
You're just used to falling 1s and 2s for your charge distances.
Right, tank shot.
Tank shock. Okay, 12 dice. Come on. Fucking squash them.
7, 8, 9, 10, 12.
Ah. 1. It's not ideal, to say the least.
Let's start with the Tech Priest, who is beefcaked.
He's quite good, actually.
Well, he has. We've seen a vehicle die as well.
Oh shit! He's gone ham. What did he see die? The Lehman Russ.
What do you mean? What has he seen die?
Oh yeah, but He's got 8. He's got 8. Sorry, man. I killed all your vehicles in the first 2 turns. It's turn 5 now. I don't look to the past. I look to the future. I'm the Tower Empire.
Right, so how's it work now?
6. He's got 7 attacks.
7 attacks.
He's hit on 4s though.
Does it just double his attacks? Yeah.
It doubles his attacks with his Omnissiah axe, yeah. And his fist is basically, his server arm is basically the same as his axe in this situation.
Oh no, he's not regiment, is he?
No. And I think it's only shooting anyway.
Toughness.
3, so I think it's 2s.
So
AP?
-2.
Okay, 6s. Tried, but not quite. Splash, splash. That is the second unit of Pathfinders down. You've actually splashed both units of Pathfinders now.
That's 3 I've killed. That turn, so I've maxed that out.
You've maxed over force and you've got Investigate Signals. That will get you a nice crop of points in the final turn. Hey, considering where this game was at the end of Tau Turn 2, it's I've not done much since then. We're looking at 2 Rogel Dawns. This guy's did you heal him?
Yeah.
Back up to 7. Yeah. This guy's back up to 7. He's rocking around on good wounds as well. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think this could be close. I think this could be way closer than it has any right to be. But the Guard always get hit hard. And they hit back even harder. They've done everything they possibly can do to claw every point that they can. Let's see if the Tau can deliver one last killing blow to these stubborn Gwyler. Tau turn 5, and it's going to be a close one. Secondary objectives are no prisoners, which it's a big ask. It's a big ask. And we've also had deploy teleporter Homer, which we've done with this unit in the centre. Now, interestingly, I went to do my final gambit and zoom my devilfish worth of guys forward and snatch the objective away. And Simon went, and he used Overwatch. And he was able to take the last 2 wounds off. And a Fire Warrior did die crawling out of the wreckage. And so now it's not guaranteed at all that I will get the final objective for the final 15 points, because I've only been able to squeeze 1 Hammerhead onto the objective. That is 3 OC, but the Hammerhead is but there's like 7 OC on here right now. So I need to kill this Rogel Dawn in order to get the final objective and get the final 15 points. Spicy. Now I have moved these guys forward a bit so they can try and lend their firepower, or they can go after this guy if no prisoners, presents itself. So let's do some shooting, man. Let's start off. I'm going to go with, you've already used your plate of armor and everything. I'm just going to go for the big gun.
Yeah.
And the big gun is going to put, I'm going to put the smart missiles into your tech priests.
Yeah.
I'm going to put the big gun into your Rogel Dawn.
Popping smoke.
Pop a smoke. And I'm guiding you from the stealth team. Got a hit. I've got a wound. 4 up. No. CP?
Yeah.
No. That's 9 damage. That's a good game. Good game. I won't, you know what? And with that shot, we'll call it there. And as I quite like to do when we've had a close game and it's been, the opponent has fought most honourably, I choose not to do the rest of my shooting, and we allow the Guard to retreat their remaining forces off the board with their heads held high. The reason why that's so big, guys, is I now have enough OCS objective to get 15 points, and that is gonna be a big swing in that final turn, and we won't worry about missing out on some like maybe 1 or 2 no prisoners points there. So Simon, very, very good game. Let's tally up the final score, and then let's go for some final thoughts. And so we come to the end of turn 5 and the end of the game. A very, very hard fought battle. The Guard got hit very, very hard early on, but thanks to a thunder run by the Rogel Dawns, they kept the Tau on the ropes till the very end. But the final score is now being collated, calculated, tabulated, as it were. There's a Death Guard, a Talaman in the corner, using his abacus to work out the points. And we have ended up at a very respectable 60 points for the Imperial Guard. I always say, if you get over the 50-point mark, you've made a go of it. You've made a game of it. And for the Tau, thanks to that final 15-point swing, we were able to end on 84 victory points. So not a smashing in any way, shape or form. This was not a 100 points to 20 or anything like that. The Imperial Guard absolutely fought tooth and nail for 5 turns and very well could have clawed it back. Simon and I were just discussing off camera, so we'll sort of go into our final thoughts here for a moment. If Simon hadn't made the mistake here, where you missed out on the 15 points yourself because of the OC.
Still make the same decision.
You still make the same decision? Okay, maybe not. Maybe mistake's not the right call. If what you had wanted to happen here had happened,
You probably should have as well.
you would have ended up with 20 additional points.
Yeah.
And that would have been 80 points to the guard and 84 to the Tau, which via GW Raw score is a win for the Tau, but only a very minor one. And via WTC scoring, which we always take into account because Simon and I, pretty much all the tournaments we go to are WTC scoring, that would have been a draw. So somehow. So when I say the guard fought very, very furiously, and when I say they had me on the ropes the entire time, you might be someone observing this battle report and thinking, the guard got absolutely smashed, Tau broken, OP, all that kind of stuff. I mean, of course, please feel free to put those comments down below. I encourage Tau bashing all the time. But joking aside, putting them aside for a second, a couple of different dice rolls. Simon not having those couple of cold turns on his dice could have easily turned this from a loss to a draw, could have easily closed the distance on those points. And I think no matter whether you're a Tau player or a guard player or collecting in the faction, I think that deserves the nod of respect, because considering how hard you got hit in the first couple of turns, it took some real fucking mental perseverance to be like, let's just keep grinding forward and to not to get disheartened and to see the opportunity that was potentially here for you. So yeah, Simon, very well played, man. Very, very well played. We're going to do a proper first impressions of the Tau Codex in a separate video. But Simon, give me your high-level thoughts from this game. And they can be as salty as you want.
I mean, 3 turns of that is horrific. It's like 3 turns of wow, but shooting. That's how I describe that. Because
shooty wah.
Yeah. Because you're talking about getting tunnel vision about trying to take those units down in turn 2. But you're looking at it, it's like, well, if you don't take those down in turn 2, especially going first, they've still got 2 turns of shooting you. And it's consistency.
And those first 3 turns, someone who was using the Tau, those first 3 turns, I looked at something, it disappeared.
Yeah. I mean, I said to you off camera, why don't you just point to what you want me to take off the table?
Yeah.
Let's save all the dice rolls. I'll just, you pick and I'll take it off.
But the moment turn 4 came around, army completely bottomed out. Took me 2 turns of shooting to kill 1 Rogue or Dawn.
I mean, to be fair though, you were out of position at that point. And I had managed to kill 1 big thing. So yeah, it is 3 turns is pretty.
It's a lot. I think 2, and then you get the upgrade for 1 extra turn on 1 unit is fair.
Yeah, because it's like, again, it's just consistency. It's 3 turns of consistent shooting, so that's tough.
How I would probably have it is you have 2 turns of it, and then you either have an enhancement that lets you have it on a unit like all the time, or you have a 2 CP stratagem which lets you do it on 1 unit, but you can do it every turn. That way it's still present throughout the game, and actually 1 unit is getting it 5 turns potentially, but not the whole army all the time.
Yeah, but those big scary Vanquisher guns, when you can get them to hit on 2, re-rolling the hit, wounding on 2s, re-rolling the wound, and a 5 up.
They've just gone up points, They were 130. Now they're 145. But 145 still, they're the same price as the Vanquisher cannon.
Yeah, and I think the same thing stands with the Vanquisher cannon. 1 shot is 1 shot, but if it's 1 shot where you're hitting on a 2 with re-rolls,
it's one hell of a shot.
It's, you're talking, it's 1 in 36 you're going to miss, 1 in 36 you're not going to wound.
This was the first game where I didn't fear the smoke, because I had enough. I had my +1 ballistic skill and my ignore cover and my tank hunter, where actually I could overwhelm the smoke. And that I've never ever encountered that before. But then again, it's quite appropriate that the Tau would see a vehicle spewing smoke all over the place and be like, what the fuck is it doing? There's target right through that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's consistent. I mean, you can either have a lot of shooting or you can have consistent shooting, and that's consistency.
Consistency is king, maybe.
No. It's I think what's it called? Volume has a
Quantity has a quality of its own.
Yeah, that's the one.
Call yourself a guard player. Come on.
Having oh hello, you're back again. Having two big cannons like that can basically delete a tank, and it's that reliable. It's pretty.
I'm getting another one.
Yeah, because I mean 5 up. I mean the only thing ignores cover as well.
With guide.
So
you need to be guided by something with marker lights, but everything in my army, I wasn't particularly clear in my army list overview, but every unit in my army basically has markers because I have either the Pathfinders come with marker lights, or in every squad there's at least one marker drone, which give me marker light.
I mean, you glitched. I mean, it's pointed at a Dawn, a Lehman Russ,
and just gone.
Yeah, I mean, because basically you're going to be hitting on a 2. Re-rolling the 1 because it's got an inbuilt re-roll. Am I imagining that?
You get an inbuilt re-roll to hit into wound.
Right, so you're hitting on a 2. Re-rolled in a missed 1.
Yeah.
That's 1 in 36 chance of missing.
Winning on a 3, re-rolling the wound.
So that's what, 1 in 3.
It goes through, and then it's AP 5, and because it's ignoring cover, you don't get a save.
Yeah, so...
And then it's an average of 9 damage.
Yeah, so you're not going to pop it.
But then the Seeker missiles.
Yeah.
And that's what pops you.
So, I mean, you're talking, so it's what, 1 in 36 to miss, 1 in 9 to not wound against a Lehman Russ is pretty...
In the lore, they do eat Russes for breakfast.
They certainly do, I'll tell you that much. I only had one. But yeah, so that I think that's...
my sort of final thought before we do the proper deep dive on this is, you killed a lot. That is a very, very respectable dead pile. I've lost both units of Pathfinders. I have lost the equivalent of 2 units of Fire Warriors. I've lost 2 stealth teams. I've lost 4 vehicles, and I've even lost a couple of, a few extra bits. Like you have killed. I would just off the top of my head, about 50 infantry, including 50 infantry including the stealth teams, and 60 infantry including the stealth teams, 4 vehicles and a couple of crisis suits. That is in additions gone by. That would be my entire Tau army. My entire Tau army would be a couple of units of infantry, 3 Riptides, and basically a bunch of crisis suits.
Yeah.
Tau get a lot of stuff now, and it was very weird for me to be using Tau and feel like I outnumbered the guard, like from the get-go.
I don't think you did. I think you did have to turn 1.
I don't know, man, because 6 chimeras... I guess you had more vehicles, but I wasn't really lacking for vehicles myself. I had 7 vehicles versus your 11.
Yeah, but then you popped 5 before.
Yeah.
I mean, you popped 5 there.
Actually, if you include the crisis team, I actually had 9 vehicles to your 11, and then I had about 50 infantry to your 60 infantry.
Yeah.
So really, I was slightly outnumbered, but not meaningfully outnumbered.
Yeah.
Not the way guard normally outnumbered Tau. You get a lot in 10th edition. And on that rather frightening and sobering note, we're going to bring this battle report to a close. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys are on the edge of your seat from the get-go. Let us know what you think down in the comments section. What are your thoughts about the new Tau Codex? And how did you feel the Imperial Guard lethal hits played out in this game? I think we had a good display from them early on, and then they sort of started showing up again in the later turns as well. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to smash that like button and also subscribe to never miss an episode. And last but certainly not least, I want to say a personal thank you to all of our Patreon supporters and channel members, and also now Twitch subs too. We're on Twitch as well. Thanks to the generous support of the members and the patrons and the subs, we are able to do this full time. We're able to produce battle reports regularly. We're able to do Mordy and Glory as my job. So But no, joking aside, thank you very much for support. We could not do it without you guys. We couldn't get more channel armies. We couldn't get, phase 2 of the tower coming in here. We couldn't do any of that stuff. So Simon's shaking his head.
Not thank you. Stop it.
Stop it.
No more.
No more. But thanks for your support. I just want to say thank you to you guys for all of your support, man. We genuinely couldn't do it without you. But that's all for now. Hope you enjoyed the video. And of course, as always, I'll see you guys next time.